secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Nothing unusual about a 4 a.m. call to a back alley in downtown Kenton. A young woman lying pristine and unmarked on the cold, hard ground. I get to work quickly, but there's not much to go on here. No marks of any kind, no signs of struggle, just a dead Vic in the middle of an alley. And then there's that. Dead body in a dumpster that looks like a grizzly bear has crawled its way out of his stomach.
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought, with it being such a unique thing, that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it. On the first visit, Jack took us into his another room, a separate room, and there were these brown parcels full of artwork piled up, and he said to me, "You draw like I do." We were in the studio for 5 hours, you know. It was fantastic, and there's this. He's got this desk, and everything he's ever drawn has come from this desk. And then I would just go with the flow, and that's what this film is about. It's just a unique film of him.
He says, "I beat you." He says, "They say we came in under the dead heat." He says, "That's not true because I beat you." And the American said, "Well," he says, "if you like to think so," he says, "but I know the real story." He says, I know I clearly won that one." See? Well, Joe is 6'3", and I was a run, say, from the Lower East Side. And being Joe's partner was an advantage to me because Joe was believable, you know. They would talk to Joe, and the Goodman brothers would get to know him. Martin Goodman owned Marvel at that time. He went to his mother and he says, "Look, Jackie got a job drawing." He says, "They're paying him part, they're paying him money for drawing." He says, "Suppose I go with Jackie." He says, and he said, "They'll pay me money." He says, "I'll draw and they'll pay me money." He said, "I'll give the money to you." which we did. We gave it all to our mothers. They called me from Nassau. You know, I lived in Long Island. And they say, would you like to come down and draw these guys in training? I swear, this is not a story. And I said, yes, of course, I'd love to come down.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, Afropocalypse.
The Comics-Related Madness presents Enter the Cromnyverse, an anthology featuring a little read dude with a bad.
Yeah, listen, it's me, Crom, the world's first real-life internet troll. So there's a whole gang of creators making an anthology starring yours truly. We're talking 15 creators, 13 stories, another 8 folks creating merchandise, all for your entertainment. Indiegogo is the place you want to go to back this glorious project. This anthology features my lovable self crossing over in today's best independent comic books and graphic novels, causing chaos everywhere I go. In addition, we're going to be offering custom painted shoes, black light tapestries, sketch cards, alternate covers, adorable crocheted mini-me's, original art, and sculptures.
Anyway, back at today, only on Indiegogo.
The Madness Comic Network and Comic-Related Madness proudly presents this Madness Comic Network Special Edition. All guests and campaigns receive the Madness Seal of Approval. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant on YouTube.
Do you celebrate? I do. Oh man, I gotta fix that background. I forgot that was up there. That was a whole different show. What do we got? I ain't got no backgrounds worth of crap in this here studio either. What can we put up there? Let's see. What should we put up there? How about, yeah, just go with an old basic Madness one, huh? We'll go old school. Lee Reese art. That's what we'll do. Doc, I see you back there, brother. You know what's up?
So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
Kick the chops out from under the wheels. Flaps up. No offense, Margaret. Contact. We're off. Rum, rum.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
The doctor is in, baby! Yeah.
Is my stuff working, Doc? Is my mic working now?
Yep, you are 5x5, loud and clear.
You got a friend. You brought a friend, Doc.
I brought a friend.
It's time to celebrate. Celebrate. Hi,
What's
Cookie.
up? What's up, Carol?
Hi. Welcome to the madness.
This is Cookie, a.k.a. Carol's Cookies, a.k.a. Dylan.
Yes, I see her all the time. Doc, I'm having a problem today, man.
Tell
I've had
me.
to put my dog in timeout so many times today.
Oh, no.
So many. I just had to do it again, man.
I'm hearing you, brother. I'm hearing you.
I just had to do it again. I'm like, come on, Rocky. Chill out, bro.
I don't smoke, so I don't get to celebrate 420 because apparently I'm immune to THC. But I thought I would come and celebrate with you guys anyway.
Well, that's okay. I smoke enough for everybody, bro.
I was going to say, you've got my share.
Most definitely.
Waited my whole life, Carol, my whole life to smoke.
I'm so
and
sorry.
Then finally I retired.
Oh, you've been waiting. And you can't.
And then I smoked. And then I smoked and nothing happened. And then I did it again and nothing happened. 5 times.
Are you sure you're smoking weed and not like oregano or catnip?
Listen.
Somebody was fucking with Doc.
No, let me tell you something.
Think you can't get high.
The people I smoked with got baked out of their brains. And I was sitting there going, what the hell? So I looked it up, and sure as shit, there's about 1 in 10,000 people that no effect, zero, no receptor cells for it. My whole life.
I'd have I'd go have the test done, make sure.
I'd just go get some brandy and call it good.
Ew. Of all things to drink, brandy, really?
I love brandy.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. You know me. I'm a Cabo kind of guy.
I like tequila too, but I like plum brandy, peach brandy. I like a glass of port in the evenings. I love tequila. Tequila is the only hard liquor that will warn me when I've had enough. It will literally go.
He starts taking his clothes off. He knows not to drink no more.
It'll say, yo, man, if you drink one more, we're coming back out the front door. I'm like, oh, I'm done.
Oh.
Vodka, on the other hand, did its best to kill me.
That's too funny, Doc.
So no Russians. The Russians, they say, yeah, you can take one more pertsovka. Take one more shot. No, that one more shot. And you wake up in a hotel room in a bathtub with ice all around you and a kidney missing.
I don't drink that much, but I can drink. I'm good at it. I've done it for decades, you know. I mean, I'm good at it. I know how to do it, you know.
Wait, there's the clip of the week. I can drink. I'm good at it.
Dude, yeah. I mean, what do you call it? Last man standing all the time. All these youngsters that I hang out with, but every time I'm still standing on the porch doing a shot. They're all in there going, it's like.
Listen, I started out at 17 years old partying with 30-year-olds and would be one of the last one or two standing doing shots. And I, all I know is, I guess because dad was an addict and grandma was an addict, I guess I was born with a really high tolerance. However, having said that, every hard liquor in the world has knocked my dick in the dirt except tequila. Tequila will always tell me, that's enough, man. No more.
Well, I mean, I'm just real good at pacing myself. I can drink with the boys all night long, but at the end of the night, they don't know how to pace themselves. And I'm still there drinking when they're all done. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm not trying to get sick, pass out. There's a difference.
Yeah. The last time I did that, by the way, was, God, it's been 15, 17 years ago. I was at a Super Bowl party that I could care less about the Super Bowl, but my friend was a retired Green Beret and he was throwing the party. And so he had been on he was a contractor for the state.
All right.
And he came
to tell everybody.
Yes.
Hold up.
Rocky.
What's up, dude?
Rocky? What's going on, Rocky? Can he hear me?
What? Really? Just a sneeze? That's all you got for us? Oh, you're just gonna walk away? Come here. What do you mean? Come here, dude. Rock, come here. Oh, that's a little better. Come over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's the Rock. It's the Rock. It's Pop's dog, everybody. What do you have to say? What? Oh, you smelling sloppy joes up over there? Because that's where I was eating earlier. Yeah, he's looking for food.
Yep. The last time he was on camera, he was croaking on your plate.
Yeah,
he was mean mugging it,
scavenging. He knows what he's doing.
But anyway, the last time I got tore up and I got sick as a dog, I was at the Super Bowl party. My buddy had been when he retired from Green Berets, he was riding counter piracy on oilers and freighters through the Somalia coast. And he had just come home and he got fat ass paychecks for doing that. So he bought, I'm talking about, we had what do they call Monte Cristo sandwiches and just every liquor you can imagine. Anyway, that party got out of hand fast because he decided we were just going to pass a bottle between us back and forth. And I looked at that bottle and it was gone and I don't remember drinking it. And I sat down and his wife said something to me and I had my head down and I looked up and the room went, and I remember I grabbed my wife by the collar. I said, "Coats, home, car, now."
Yeah,
just did make it home.
There's secrets to it. You don't mix liquors,
and you don't do that. You don't just pass a bottle back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, there's secrets to having a good time drinking. I mean,
now what I did feel good about was the next morning, my wife was on the phone with his wife, and I heard them talking and giggling and laughing at us. And I rolled over. I said, "Are you laughing at me?" And she said, "Yeah, but it's okay because my friend, his name's Merritt. Because Merritt still has his head in the thunder jugs." And I'm like, yes. I at least outlasted him.
I mean, that's the other thing. I haven't been sick, got sick from drinking since I was in my 20s. I mean, I think the last time that happened, California days. That's straight out of the military when it was just one big party, right?
Long ago and far away.
Yeah, the beginning of the hair regrowth. It was that era. But yeah, I mean, I just learned to. I mean, I tell everybody all the time I try to have fun, but I try to incorporate that in every part of my life. If I'm out drinking, I'm not trying to get sick and have a bad time.
Yes.
You know, I'd stay within the limits of the things I know I can drink and that make me happy. I'm having a good time. I don't, cross barriers that I know could be bad news.
Don't cross the streams.
Yeah,
don't cross the streams. Carol,
Yes.
when's the last time you passed out drunk? Don't say
I
last
don't
night.
think- No. I don't think I've ever actually passed out from drinking.
See?
And I haven't really drank in like 17 years.
Oh,
okay.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about it then.
I mean, I treated it for something else, but I don't do that other thing either anymore. But I can't get drunk anymore. I get sick before I even get buzzed.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see,
like I get
that
like a
wouldn't
horrible
be good.
pain in my shoulder and stuff. It's just horrible. So I avoid it.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
understand it.
I only
mean,
drink when I go hang out with Pete. So you guys know how often that is. About once a month, I go over there, do a little drinking, play a little video game. Oh, you got me into playing The Witcher, dude.
Okay. All right.
I watched The Witcher, so I have some idea what's going on in that world. I'm just having fun, man. My dude's up to level 8.
I don't drink much anymore. Just I mean, like very rarely. Just because I always have something to do. I thought when I retired, Pops, that shit slows down. This is not a true story. I have been busier since I retired than when I was working full time.
Sounds about right. Man, there's a whole bunch going on right now. I didn't realize.
Everybody's streaming a 420 stream right now.
Well, no, Ponchu's little sketchy Ravens Ponchu is launching over on Red Valkyrie. I didn't know that. I didn't hear about that. You got Vic over there where I had to go over there and put my dog in timeout again.
Vic is streaming. Rex was streaming, but
Yeah.
Rex is probably done by now. And I started to shoot the link over to Glenn Fleming. Then I remembered it's almost 11 o'clock at night over there. So I was like, no.
I don't think Glenn cares about a 420 stream anyway, really. I was hoping some of the heads would pop out, but like obviously they're watching other streams or whatever. That's cool.
Oh, I'm smoking a bowl right now.
It wouldn't be right if Pops didn't do a 420 stream, whether anybody's watching or not.
And listen, I'm just here to tell you that if you didn't, I think it would cause a rift in the space-time continuum.
You see, this is what I was thinking. It just would be unnatural if I didn't come out here and pop the bubbler a few times. So,
Yep. Speaking of which, I'm going to go get my drug of choice. I'm going to get some more coffee. I will be right back.
Hurry.
Interview Carol.
Interview me.
Yeah, Carol, tell me a little bit about what you do.
I don't do nothing.
Right
on. Right now,
You're a fan, right?
I'm in school. I'm choking to death. I'm in school to get my master's in psychology. I have my bachelor's in criminal justice. I do draw, but right now it's kind of slow going because I had a hand injury, so I'm like rebuilding the muscle strength and stuff.
Yes, I do have a reputation of both. I do. I really do, some person. Speaking of that, some person, I don't know if you noticed or not, but the chat is usually full of that mensch thing. So there you go. There's yours. I know you like to do the thing. So there it is. Bro or not, I'm not even sure if you're a guy Carol. So but there you go. You have a wrench in the madness. But yeah, Cookie, you're a fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's how I started.
I don't
out
know much
doing
about
this.
anything. In the art comic world, I don't know about movies. I don't know anything really.
I don't know shit about shit. You know
I
what
don't
you
know
like.
shit. I know what I like.
Doc's just dragging you around. Is that what's happening? Doc's just dragging you around.
Hey,
I
look.
guess, or maybe I just randomly follow people and see what happens.
Yeah, she says she came.
kinda
Well, by the way, happy birthday, Vengeance. She said, "Oh, I just clicked on the link blindly." Not blindly. You knew I sent it.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know where it was going to take me.
And listen, I get those all the time. It's like somebody will say, "Hey, Doc, I'm live." I click on it, like, "Hey, whose channel am I on right now?"
Yeah. You're like, I'm new to the comic people. I've only been around for a couple, months, maybe 2, 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But she hangs out.
Because I met Dillard on another stream, and I followed Dillard to Dillard, and then Dillard to Smirk, and then Smirk to Vic, and then Vic to Doc, and then now here I am here.
Doc to Pop.
I think the first time I saw Cookie, didn't I see you on like Hens or Fanta's stream? I thought that was the first place I saw you.
I was on Wise Guys.
Was it Wise Guys?
Yeah. That's how I guess I met everybody else, because then I met Rex.
Okay.
Yeah, where is Fanta, speaking of which?
There are so many cool people out here.
There are. And there's assholes and good people in every single community you ever jump into. The Skittles police.
I was like, who the hell is that? I was like,
but it's always, to me, it's like, you eat the meat and you spit out the bones, Take the good.
Should we give Vengeance a little happy birthday madness style?
Happy birthday.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know what it means either. We can make something up.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy freaking birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vengeance. Happy birthday to you.
It's just madness.
Hey, let me tell you this, though. I finally saw the Batman. It came on HBO. I've got HBO. I watched it. I don't know what all the hate was about. That was a good movie. Just saying. It was a good movie. That was a damn good looking Batman, too. I wasn't with the emo Bruce Wayne. All right. I'll lay that right out there. That was a total whoop. But the Batman, oh, man. Yeah.
Did he sparkle?
No, he didn't sparkle. And he looked good in the Batman outfit. Hey, let me show you some work in progress, Pops.
Does everybody remember? Look, Doc, I know you remember the Batman series from 66.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or 65 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm,
Batman was funny. He was smart and funny. He was always cracking jokes.
I didn't like him.
He was smart and funny. He wasn't dark and broody.
I didn't like it.
He was smart and funny.
I didn't like it. But I watched it because that's all there was. That's all there was.
He was smart and funny. He was a funny detective. Okay, witty. I'll give you witty. But when you watch it when you're older, it's damn funny.
All right. So here, I started this piece about this time yesterday. Still working on it.
So, Doc, do you realize?
That's cool. I like her butt.
Thank you very much.
You do realize that your character is making his first appearance in the Cromniverse, right? Okay. Something that we haven't really lent to the promotion of the book. There's quite possibly going to be quite a few first appearances in this anthology.
And this was the page right before it.
And I think people are sleeping on that. If you're a collector, the first appearance of that girl right there is going to be in the Cromniverse book. You're going to want that.
Bigfoot?
Is that Bigfoot? Read the book and find out.
Read the book, find out.
But I want to know right now.
Dude says, "Is that what I think it is?" And then his other line is, "Well, whatever. He ain't coming with us." And she says, "With us? Where the hell are we going?" And he says, "My place. You got somewhere better to be."
He trying to smooth in on Elizabeth?
He does smooth in on her. But actually, he's trying to protect her. She don't need no protecting. She just wants a booty call. So that's what she gets. And this was a redraw. And I love my bottom panel.
Yeah, I like that one. That's good.
That's when she's recovering from her. She had snapped at her pops, I don't want to get wetter. I don't want to eat. I don't want to whatever. And he's like, whatever. So she comes in, she says, "I'm sorry," and this, that, and the other, and then she's pouring a little heart out to him, and yeah,
How come Pops looks so much like you, Doc?
everybody says that. They say I look like the main villain, and they say I look like the golem. So I'm just damned if I do.
Look at yourself a lot in the mirror, huh?
That's kind of hurtful, but okay. All right.
Shit.
And let me tell you this one real quick. Remember the old Tales of the Crypt and Tales of Suspense?
I like
It's the
that.
rat head.
I never knew drawing rats could be so fun. So I'm going to put
like a good rat.
I'm going to put about a dozen more in that panel. But that's Elizabeth just paid somebody a visit.
That's nice. Very nice.
She always brings a nice house present when she comes.
That's so polite of her.
What do you know about that guy, Doc?
Oh, that's my buddy. That's my little buddy. Putting a cheeky grab on Elizabeth right before she turns him into a tampon.
See, there it is.
Oh my God.
Elizabeth's first appearance could be right there in the Chronoverse. We just got to get it funded. And she ain't the only one. There's a few.
Where's Chris Gow, by the way? I haven't seen him in a minute.
He was on last night on his horror show thing.
Well, in fairness to myself, I have I said this earlier on I'm sure you heard me. I was on stream with Anthony, and everybody that's ever done a book will know this feeling. But you start off and you're at a good clip. You're kind of like you're going out for a run. You know how to pace yourself, so you start your breathing and but then you feel like you get in the pack and you're working, but it's just and then finally you break loose and that second wind hits. I'm right there now. So I have been just jamming page after page after page. And I always work 2 pages at a time. So while this one's being inked, this one's being drawn. So this can dry. And then I work on this one and then go back and forth. And plus, I always keep in mind the visual that a book opens up and the pages have to flow. So when you work on the 2 at a time, it gives you that flow. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to point this out because this is something I'm running into a lot with the thicker books. Where the binding doesn't
I heard
open all the way.
What's up, Lee Reese?
We're getting a lot. I'm getting a lot of that. People's word bubbles are on the edge of the page and they're buried in the binding.
Keep your text out of the crease.
Keep your text away from the edge of the page and keep it away from both edges because you never know. Page count could change. Your pages could end up different. It's like,
I remember from back in the day when I did comics in the old days, before the internet, before computers, blah, blah, blah. It was, you never went past that 1/2 inch on the side or that inch top and bottom, your bleed edge. And then they would reduce the page 2% just to be sure. So you didn't lose anything.
I don't want to say any names, but some of the recent books that I've read, I haven't been able to completely read. I'm hoping there's nothing really significant buried down there in the binding. Okay?
Well, I mean, let them know though, so they know to avoid that in the future, whoever it is.
I'm letting them know now.
Okay, I just meant on the low. Like if you had gotten my book and that happened, I would appreciate somebody saying, "Hey, Doc, this was really good, but here's what happened," and bring it to my attention so I don't do it again, or I can correct the print.
I kind of said something in our group earlier, and I'm saying something now because I want people to, I want everybody to know, not just the guy or the 2 or 3 people that I noticed it with. I want everybody.
Hail Shadowhawk.
Oh, happening, brother. We also have this awesome thing, Doc. You saw it, right? You saw Lee's
awesome thing too.
You saw Lee's beautiful piece of art, right?
Hell yeah, I did.
Yeah, we have this. What do we got? 5.5 hours left. Anybody that backs the Cromniverse on a physical tier between now and midnight, you're gonna get this beautiful Lee Reese print in your backer kit. Look at that, dude. Look at that, dude.
I love it.
Lee. And this is one of the ones that he had submitted for the fan art contest.
Awesome
And
work.
he submitted 2 beautiful pieces, and I went to Anthony, and I was like, "Yo, one of these has to be part of the campaign."
Yeah, and I'm like,
You know.
"Hey, come on, man, come on."
So that's what we're doing with this one. Definitely making it print for anybody who backs
Nice.
up to midnight tonight. So that means if you backed 2 weeks ago, you're good.
All right. Lee says he was backer number 51
Yes, he
last night,
was.
so you get a copy of your own print. Ha
Well, I mean, he's already got it. Obviously, he has the original on his tablet.
All right. So
Yes.
here's what I'm thinking, Pops. Embiggenate me for a second.
All right.
No one's bought my Hulk yet, so he's about to become Crom.
Oh, we already had a Hulk Crom, no.
Well, you know, you got to have
How
one to
about you
replace
just
one.
put Crom on his shoulders or something?
Well, I might can do that. I might.
You know what I mean?
He's trying to get the Hulk to chill out, so he's got like a big old sack.
There you go. You got this. You got this.
Smoking a jazz cigarette, vengeance. Smoking a jazz cigarette.
A prohibition cigarette.
I have not heard that in forever.
Yeah, that's a prohibition cigarette.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Shadow. I'm pretty sure you were really early, and yes, you got the big one. You did. You got the big package with the Anthony Romano sketch card. Don't forget that. That's part of that Crom Niptic. You get it, so let Anthony know what it is you're interested in having him draw too. You know.
That's awesome.
His Moses tablet. There you go. That must mean his ancient one. But yeah, this print, he had done this print. I was like, "Hey man, can you like give him a blunt so we can make it a 420 themed print?" You know, and he's like, "Yeah, I got you."
Oh, you know what would be great? Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm totally doing this.
Well, don't tell us then.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. This is going on the campaign. I'm gonna do a drawing of Crom sitting in a tattoo chair, getting his little arm tattooed with 420 on it.
There you go.
And I'll either do Ryan Cardinal or Andy, one of the real tattoo artists. If they send me a reference photo, I'll have them doing the tattoo.
Edwin is a tattoo artist.
Oh yeah. Well, Edwin's better than I am, though. He can draw
Edwin's
himself.
the guy who first drew Crom, and he is a
it.
tattoo artist.
Yeah. I might just do that though. But you know, my Crom's different. I like the cute little my little Crom. I like
everybody's Crom is different. I mean, that's what's cool about it. If you look at the one Edwin did, it's
Vengeance, I would hemorrhage a brain. I would hemorrhage into my brain if I tried that.
The one Edwin did is fun. He's just sitting there on his little throne of comic book boxes, reading a comic book, right?
No, dude, he's on the toilet.
No, he's on his throne of comic boxes, dude. Look at it.
I know. I think him on the toilet reading a comic book would be funny.
But yeah, I mean, you know, there's so many awesome renditions of Crom already.
So, like, I have never, I've inked before, but I have never inked with a brush. And I'm here to tell you, I am loving it. I am loving.
Oh yeah,
the brush. I may never go back to anything else.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The only problem is indie ink dries so freaking fast. It's even faster drying than my acrylic paint that I paint with. So, yeah. So I have to constantly, like, if I come to a stopping point, I have to go rinse the brush every time. So tattoo of himself, getting a tattoo of himself, getting a tattoo of 420.
I'm going to throw a little shout out to our boy Tank. I hope everything's okay out there.
Thank you for watching. Hope you're well. Excuse me, a little lung butter trying to come up right there. Carol, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You know we can see you right now, right?
No, you cannot.
Yes, we can. What are you doing?
I'm gluing myself to myself. Talking to somebody about some other bullshit drama that I'm done with on the YouTube. I'm about to bounce, like, from all of them motherfuckers because they're stupid fucking toddlers, crybaby butthurt bitches.
Oh, damn!
I'm fucking sick of it, and they're trying to like use me as their middleman to go between. Like, no, fuck off! I hate you both.
Oh, I see. What the hell, man? Is this junior high school or is this
right?
Oh yeah.
Are we grown ups?
It most definitely is junior high school. We
You know,
finding that out every day.
Let me tell you something. Even in junior high, I would have punched you in the face for being a drama queen because I was just like that.
Grow up. That's why I was the serial police.
Leave
bullshit.
things and brushes within the ink. And Shadowhawk sends a shout out to Tank as well. Shadowhawk also says, "Tell us how you really feel there, Carol."
It's fucking dumb. I hate them all right now. And it sucks because they weren't always fucking little bitches.
You're trying to have fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had my first wrench revoked.
Oh.
Because I called the channel host a pussy.
Well, I mean, I can understand where that would happen. Maybe, but if he was being a pussy, then yeah, I get it. You know?
Keeping your head above water.
It's just a bunch of dumb little groups of people. Like, oh, you can't be friends with me if you're going to be friends with them. Shut the hell up.
Oh, that is so high school. Jesus. I say that, but at 17, I was in the fucking Navy. So I don't, Jesus.
What is up? Good stuff. Are you at work, bro? Because you're welcome to come out. I'll send you the link. I mean, the link is up there. Glenn,
we were just talking about you. I started to send you the link, and I saw what time it was. I was like, nah, he ain't coming out this late.
Glenn don't want to come talk to a bunch of potheads anyway, man. Glenn's professional.
I'm not a pothead.
I am.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Remember the guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off where he parks the Ferrari? He goes, relax. I'm a professional.
Well, good stuff. I hope you're having a good time at work on 420. I hope they allow you 420 breaks at work on 420.
It's good to see you. Good stuff.
Yeah. Always good to see you. Good stuff. What's up?
I got to get a new headset or some earbuds or something.
You don't use either, man. Just keep your speakers away from your mic.
My speakers are shit on my desk. They really are. They're like the shittiest. Because this whole setup I've got was an emergency replacement my friend gave me when lightning ran in on and destroyed my 2 widescreen monitors and my monster computer.
Yeah. I see all these people with these awesome setups with the curved screens and 2 monitors and blah, blah, and nice. Dude, I got an old ass monitor and I just replaced a hard drive recently with whatever I could get in a quickness. And, I don't have, I got, a weak setup, no doubt.
Well, me too. And seriously though, I really want to try going digital on the next book that I do, just because of how fast you can work. Okay, he says, Glenn says, I'm going to film my coloring the latest hat strip so you can see how it's done. Yes, but I want to go digital, and this computer will never run it. So I got to go upgrade my game. By the way, it's official. I am doing a 5-page short story for the back of Rex Christian's anthology, Double Flyers anthology.
Nice.
We brainstormed out a story last night, and it's going to be good.
That's how you do it. You guys, look, cross-promoting each other, collaborating with each other, and putting out good stuff that people like. That's all we're trying to do, man. This ain't a popularity contest. None of that shit. This is about putting good product in the hands of comic book fans. That's all it's about, man.
Oh, Doc hit us up. Oh, God. It's been a minute. Let's see. You're listening to WKRP Cincinnati, 100 watts of AM Gold.
WKRP
Cincinnati.
And yeah, see, the only reason it's faster is because of that right there.
The undo button and working in layers, and yeah,
you can't spill your ink all over your work, having to start over.
I mean, there's been times I've done a great drawing. Head's a little too small. Fuck. Now you got to redraw the whole thing.
Yeah.
With that thing, you just make it bigger. Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of
Good
me.
stuff. Did you see that print we were showing off?
I'm living
that print
on
we did
in Cincinnati.
Let me know if you saw it, because if you didn't, I'll put it back up there.
Glenn says he has never spilled ink all over his work.
Never,
Glenn. Never, not one boo-boo.
Oh, look at that good stuff. Everybody who backs between the beginning of the campaign and today at midnight, it's the 420 print. It's the Lee Reese Croms hitting that bud and thinking of what his next move is going to be.
Hey, Glenn, you weren't here when I showed this. This is the current page I'm working on. My serious love affair with Casablanca, heavy influence. So, they're having their little monologue, and she calls his name from off camera, and he's and she goes, "Shut up! I'm tired of talking." Takes her top off.
And something else that we were discussing earlier that we haven't really played a lot into the promoting aspect of this, but for you collectors, there's going to be a few first appearances in the Cromniverse. A few CG first appearances are going to be in this anthology. So if you're a collector, if you're a CG collector, you want this book. You might not have known that, but you do. I'm just saying.
Shadowhawk, I agree wholeheartedly, brother. If you can't see the ink through the back, you ain't doing it right. Lee says, I've been using my tablet for layouts, then printing them full size as template to transfer them to Bristol board. It makes layouts much faster. Yeah, no doubt. Vengeance is in Newport, Kentucky, and Good Stuff is in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in Hotlanta, which is just a short drive away from where Glenn lives across the pond.
Yeah, just a short drive.
Just a short drive.
And Glenn be talking about doing a little traveling again here in the future and maybe coming out here and meeting us. That would be cool as hell.
That would be awesome.
We have to pick a central location we can all go hang out at.
There ain't no center location between me and you, Pops.
Well, yeah, I mean, there really kind of is, because we got people all over in between us.
You are as far from me as...
You're in Carolina, and I'm in Michigan, and we got people in Kentucky,
Wales
and we got people
Scotland.
all over in between us.
It's as far as it is from southeast Wales to northwest Scotland.
I have traveled across this whole country. You're only a part of it away. You ain't that far away.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about there's places in between us. We have a lot of people that we know.
Listen, hear what I'm going to say to you right now. Carol, back me up on this, okay? It's a long way to the fucking convenience store from here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. See, look. He's in Indiana. See, right down there, just down the road a piece.
Yep. Buford.
It's funny because everybody up here is like, man, driving to Kalamazoo is 45 minutes. I live in Phoenix. Getting across town was 45 minutes.
Phoenix, everything. Listen, I flew into Phoenix twice at night. I have never seen a flatter, more checkerboard town in my life.
A lot of area. Like I said, man, to go to my friend's house in Tempe, which, miles wise wasn't really that far away. 20 miles or whatever, but man, you're talking about city driving. Stoplight. You get on the freeway and it's like nut to butt all the way there.
If you see Phoenix from the air, it really does look like a checkerboard.
Yeah, it is.
If you see Atlanta from the air, it's like a plate of spaghetti.
There's like two.
We even have a road here called Spaghetti Junction.
There are two streets in Phoenix that go crossways across town. One's called Grand Avenue, and it goes across northwest, across from downtown out into the Northwest Valley. And then you got Cave Creek, which goes northeast. You know, it's like the rest of it is straight checkerboard, man. It's like everything. Streets, avenues, you know, it's very easy to find everything. But
That's
man,
very true, Glenn. A lot of folks never leave their home state. I was blessed being in the military. I got to go all over creation. But even as a kid, my dad loved to travel. So by the time I was 16, we'd already been to every adjacent state. And I think there's 7 states that touch Georgia and South Carolina, and plus Virginia and Louisiana and DC. So
yeah, I've been all over this country. I
I
haven't been down in the southeast yet, but Florida is obviously going to be on the horizon just because.
Yeah, Lee says his dad lives in Beaufort. That's a city near here. Now, strangely, I am from originally a town called Beaufort with a T in South Carolina. That's where Paris Island is.
Hi, Lorenzo. You got to get him one of those. And I'm sorry, Vengeance, I forgot your new guy account thing had needed one of those. Everybody's wrenched again. Okay, carry on.
Wrenches, bitches.
I throw wrenches. Y'all better know how to dodge. Woo!
Does Carol got a wrench? Does Carol got a wrench?
She has to say something in the chat.
Yeah, we'll have to do it later because I can't open YouTube on the computer while I have StreamYard going.
Are you done cussing people out?
No, because they're fucking dumb and they're like, oh, I'm going to ban this guy. Well, why are you banning this dude? Because so-and-so said something that he might have done in his past. Oh, is there proof that dude did it? No. What the fuck? Why are you condemning the dude for something somebody else said that couldn't be proven?
Even if he did it.
Without even questioning the accused.
Even if he did it, let's look at the severity of it and then look and see if there's a pattern of behavior, if it's a one-time deal. Let's leave people the fuck alone.
Yeah, I mean, if they did it, let their past be their past. Just fucking move on.
Hey, Vengeance, I knew who you were when you asked for the WKRP, brother.
Yeah.
Lee says, I lived in Georgetown, South Carolina for over a decade. Right on, that's inland.
Yes,
yeah, that's so much high school bullshit.
I knew that. I just hadn't gotten around to wrenching you yet, but now you are.
Pops, did you ever think for a second, seriously, that at our age, we would be tied up in a world where there's still people that act like they're in junior high school?
God.
I mean, seriously.
I have watched what I thought was a fairly normal existence with a few flakes turn into a fucking blizzard, and where's the sane people at?
Why are they so sensitive? You hurt my feelings. Oh my God.
You hurt my fifis.
Why? I cry about it. Get over yourself. You ain't that special.
I love that.
Everybody I know that I've known most of my life that is in my or watches my YouTube or is in my group or my friend on Facebook, they're in my inbox all the time. I can't believe these people fuck with you the way they do. You know, it's like,
I'm here to tell you
because they know me and they're like, man, the restraints, Pops, the restraint that you show half the time, and it's like, I wasn't like that at first. At first, I just popped right the fuck back off. I didn't even care. I'm trying to be a nicer guy, a more professional platform and stuff. But man, come on.
I think all my years as a professional counselor enabled me to deal with crazy people very well. But having said that, I got paid a lot of money to do that. Right. I don't do it for free. You come at me with your crazy, and I'm going to shut your ass down.
And the amazing thing is, like, somebody will come at you and they'll act a total fool. And then the next time they have a book out and you're not promoting it, they have the nerve to ask you why. You know? And it's like, do I know you?
Why won't you let me in the house? Because the last time you were here, you shit on the floor. Okay?
You shit on my porch. I didn't even get you. You didn't even make it in the house.
Speaking of which, I was at a party in San Diego in the 80s, and my man was so drunk, he peed in the corner of the living room of our host. How drunk was I? I got in line behind him. I didn't do it, though. I came to my senses. Went pissed off the balcony.
Look, there's a link pinned at the top of the chat. This is supposed to be
It's just a hangout.
Come 420 celebration. Y'all don't have to sit over there in the chat and chirp. You can come out and join us.
Come on.
Pin to the top of the
you
chat.
Ain't shy. Lee, you ain't shy. Chris, you ain't shy.
I ain't trying to entertain people at 420. I'm trying to get high with people on 420. Where y'all at? Doc don't smoke.
Bite. Well, no, I'm gonna bite you.
Oh, Nita, get out here. Nita.
I'm the designated driver.
We're not all even in the same car yet. You're gonna have to help. It's a doggo.
Doggos, my doggo. Wanted in, let her in. She wanted out, I let her out. She wanted in, I let her in. So now she's out. She's gonna stay out till the sun goes down.
Oh my God.
Rocky, Zeus.
3-part harmony, baby. You know what's up.
It's pinned at the top, Lee.
Lee, the link is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. Let me see. Where are you at? I'll send it to you. Hold on. Bam.
Shadowhawk says he's on cruise control right now.
I can hear him over the damn dogs.
Oh!
My cruise control. I can't find my keys.
What's up?
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to get up in the morning. I get better looking each day. Let's see. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. I must be one hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. My daddy used to sing that.
He might not be high, but he's sure acting high, isn't he?
My mom.
Right? I need to get like a contact high.
I'm in a good mood. I'm high on life because the pages are just flowing.
What's up, Max? Y'all know Max.
There was
the human hunter.
We do. What's up, Max? What's up?
I'll shoot him the link too. Link is in your inbox, bro.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. So here's a true story. You remember the old country music singer Mac Davis?
Oh yeah.
Well, when my mama and daddy was engaged, Mac Davis tried to put the moves on my mama. And mama said no. And so my daddy used to get the biggest kick in the 70s when the Mac Davis show would come on, and he'd go, honey, here's your man. Come on. Woo, let's watch the show.
Look at that.
What's up?
Party time.
What's up, Lee? What's up, Max?
What's up? Sorry, I
What's going on?
had to mute everything else.
We got it happening. My sketchbook, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you care to join us, you are welcome.
Hola, sketchbook. Come on in, brother. Even if you're Army, we'll let you in today.
Nita, quit just stalling over there in the chat and just get in here. Just cut it out. Y'all get on Nita. Tell her get in here.
Nita, Juanita.
Nita, or we riot.
You remember Barney singing to Juanita at the diner when he was cheating on Thelma Lou all them years? Think about it, guys. Barney was cheating on Thelma Lou with Juanita down to the diner. I mean, really? Come on. Nobody else picked up on that.
I think you're right, Doc. I think you're right.
Nita, Juanita.
Nita, where you at? No hide.
Max, what are you doing besides heavy breathing?
Just got done at the doctor's office getting blood sucked out of my body. So they checked my potassium level. And then had some dinner. Came down here to see what's going on.
Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, Barney was being spicy back in the day.
Barney 5.
Yeah, Barney was. You saw it.
Barney was a one-shot wonder, dude.
He was cheating on Thelma Lou.
He was a one-shot wonder.
Don't never diss Barney Fife. Never. Never. I'll disown you. Yeah, diet soda causes temporary or short-term memory loss. And it was hard for me to quit drinking it because I kept forgetting that shit.
That's why I keep smoking. I was going to quit smoking, but I forgot.
Because I'm drinking diet soda. Oh, so back in the day, that's the topic.
Okay. Like, we're talking like Nam or?
No. So back in the day, Lee.
Back in the day?
Finish that sentence. Back in the day.
Back in the day, I had a lot less responsibilities. I can tell you that. It was a lot easier to do stuff I wanted. A lot easier to draw back in the day.
Landon Huber says, so I got a question for you guys. Do you think marijuana helps you be creative? Also, can you be creative without it? Is there a difference? What are your thoughts? Would you like an expert opinion from a retired substance abuse counselor? Well, you're going to get one. If you learn how to play music, write, draw, or do anything while you use every time you use, that is called state-dependent learning. It means that under those conditions, you have trained your brain to access your creative centers, and so you will be better at it. The opposite is also true. State-dependent learning. I learn how to drink and play guitar when I'm sober. I can't do it when I'm drunk or I'm high. So that's how that works. But Raging 2 says, well, it helps me not to kill people. So there's that.
You don't know what you can do high. You've never been high. Shh.
Not on weed. I've been high.
On weed? You ever seen the back of a $20 bill? On weed? Some crazy shit back there, man. There's a guy in the bushes. He's got a gun. No one knows. Red team go. Red team go.
Here's what I do know, though. I had a little too much to drink one night when I was painting this big 24 by 36 landscape. And boy, you couldn't tell me. I thought I was killing it. I came in the next morning sober and looked at it and thought someone had broken in and done vandalism on my painting. Like, what the actual hell happened there?
Learned your lesson.
I did. I learned it. And don't work when you're sleepy, because you'll think you're a fucking genius and you're an idiot.
I do all my best work about 3 a.m, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's when you're up and you're creative.
The twilight hour.
Yeah. See, I get up at 4 every day, and it's just a habit, lifelong habit. So we're up at 4 every single day, and as soon as the wife hits the door and she's gone, I'm drawing or painting, and I go until late in the evening. But you're right, that quiet time, the wee hours, perfect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's no street sounds. There's no nothing. It's just quiet.
No distractions. And there's that subconscious thing.
Yeah, right.
That subconscious thing where you go mute.
Nita, that link is in both your Twitter and Facebook inboxes. If you can't find it, I can't help you. We got Rex. What's up, Rex?
Hello.
Rex, we're doing a new show with Rex on Sunday after the open draw stream.
Indeed, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get with him and just confirm that we're doing Jack Kirby for our first one.
Well, you just send him a message and he responds. He's,
Well, I didn't mean. Is this the show where we kick old men off? I mean,
where we do what?
As soon as I came in, Doc Blaylock just bowed out.
He's trying to fix his mic. He just suddenly
okay.
he suddenly ended up muted. He's trying to figure out why.
Hey, Carol.
We can only have one senior citizen at a time.
Well, that's what I was asking. What's up with that? We know
she's not including me in the senior citizens. She's so sweet. I love that.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And we know Pops is eternally young. So
your show.
Last time I
Rex,
did that, I lost my
autocorrect.
wrench.
Yeah. What happened, Carol, about your wrench?
I had my very first French revoked yesterday because I called the channel host a pussy.
Ouch. That'll do it every time. Hey, Doc, I just thought it was senior citizens discount day and you went somewhere.
I thought I had another stroke.
I thought I had another stroke.
It's the ghost dog. You see that? You can't even see her. Look. She's a ghost dog. She is so black you can't even see her.
Here's our serial killer, Doc.
Okay, all right.
It's based on a 2013 painting I did.
All right, cool. We'll have another storm session.
Okay. Today?
They've been ripping on you, Doc, ever since you left, bro. They've been ripping on you.
It's what I'm here for.
Rich isn't here, so we might as well make fun of someone else.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Hey, Nita.
What's up?
Hey, Nita. Long time.
Nita
seem like you're 420 good.
Yeah, hell yeah. See, I'm wearing.
Anita got some risque pornography you've drawn recently, or to show us, or no?
Oh, what up?
How you been, girl? I haven't seen you in a minute.
No, I've been all right.
They gotta give you a hard time, you know.
I might can hang out for a little bit until these kids go to war again.
You need to show some of your stuff because Carol's here and she probably hadn't seen it. She would.
Oh,
really
I don't draw. Daphne draws. I write.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you had some stuff that
I have
showed.
a lot. Oh, I have a lot that I've shown in auctions before.
Okay.
But it's not mine.
Okay.
I have to do favors for art.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You have to do favors for art.
Careful.
Okay.
Me too. I'm a whore with my art. I'm here.
That's why I married an artist, yo.
So happy 420 to you, Nita.
Thank
Rex,
you. Happy 420 to
Lee,
you.
Max, welcome. People, what can I say, man? It's like we're Americans and we look for whatever reason to party, right?
Yeah. When I was in college, we had a calendar, and it had a reason to party like every single day, and it was like stupid stuff like baseball hats invented this day.
Oh yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yes.
First removable computer floppy disk invented today. Like,
Well, now, do you think the baseball hat actually kind of evolved into what I and Lee are wearing, or
no?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yes, it evolved into that. When they started, they didn't look like that.
No.
Yeah. Okay. But were they the seed that spawned into the modern day cat?
Oh yeah.
What did they look like?
That's what I'm looking
Doc?
up right now.
Yeah, look them up.
You're kind of like
Look them up. You know, they got a little thing called Google, as I'm told.
The brim was floppier. It wasn't well connected to the
the
rim, so it flopped around a little bit, and they were shorter.
Yeah, so it was not as stiff. It was just baggy, huh?
Yeah, and it was shorter.
Looking.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, you can imagine if you hit somebody, if you rammed into that, just like cardboard, it might hurt.
Oh,
Rambo, you can come out here too if you want. Yeah, no.
Look at Ty Cobb. He would slide into people with his cleats and stuff.
Did you, Rex? Did you hear me? Did you hear me singing the great Mac Davis? Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble.
No. No, I came in late on that. I just finished my stream.
But you know that song, right?
Yeah. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I can't wait to get up in the morning. I get better looking each day.
that ranks right up there with just a swinging.
Oh no.
You just like that because it strokes your ego.
No, I shared the story about it. Mac Davis, when my mother and my father were dating and engaged, Mac Davis hit on my mother. And so my daddy thought that was the funniest shit in the world. He used to sing that to her all the time. Sketchy. You're not old enough to be on here with us, buddy.
Is that a pipe, Pops? What is that? It's a pipe?
It's a
wow.
Baby Yoda.
A Yoda pipe. Just grab the ears and go to town.
Oh, wow.
Yep, we're going to use it.
What? There you go.
Oh, that's what she said, Rex.
Well, when you do get older, you do get hair in your ears that you never had before. Men do anyway. And so, yeah, I'm like, I got Baby Yoda ears.
My wife's always, sit still.
You have to start trimming the nose hair, the ear hair, and
you burn them out. You burn them out.
You burn them out.
You burn them out.
Hell no.
No, Doc, I put a flame over here and the whole side of my head could go up in smoke.
You got to have a little more precision with your flame there, Pops.
Yeah.
Doc ain't got no hair. He's like, yeah, I can just blow a lighter over here. No problem.
Listen, I had a full head of hair until I started hanging out with you people.
You burned it off.
Yeah.
What? I think you're of age, bro. I think
you must be this tall to ride this ride, Sketch. It's not your age, it's your height, baby.
Well, Sketch, I've never.
Well, then I'm out.
Women are allowed to be midgets. It's fine. Because
like
Rex said, we just grab the ears and go to town.
That is true. I mean,
I got a little bit of Catwoman, something I could show off if you want to see it, Rex.
Ewac.
I got a little Catwoman, something I could show you.
Okay, yeah, I was showing some Catwoman stuff earlier. Yeah, is that a sketch cover, Pops?
Yeah, ain't that pretty?
That is nice.
Mm-hmm. For the record, that wasn't me coughing.
No.
It's Max.
Yeah, I was waiting on Sketch. I was waiting on Sketch to jump all over me for that.
I know. I got to get those pages in before Doc has a stroke.
Mauricio Alonso did this piece.
Nice.
And it's based on the one where they're wearing the cowls, Batman 50, but he did it without the cowls.
That's when they're getting married, right? Having their love affair and everything.
And they're supposed to, yeah.
They were supposed to get married, but they didn't. Spoiler.
Batman 50, yeah. I know. Mauricio Alonso did that. That's just killer, man. That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Now who's coughing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She took a hot rip. Fried that throat. Wow. Yeah. I tell tell you what, that's the funniest thing in the world to me when you're hanging out with your friends when you're young and you're in the pot circle and somebody cracks wise and everybody's trying to hold in the pot smoke and not laugh.
I never cracked wise, but you can pull my finger. That'll clear a house real quick. Especially if you're in a confined space like Lee is.
Well, you know, they don't let
out.
He's got windows.
They don't let us do that. They don't let us do that in the old folks' home, guys. Just so you know.
Yeah,
They try to catch me all the time, make me laugh.
That's why every old folks' home you go in smells like a crap.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
They try to catch me all the time, man. Trying to catch me.
Yeah, I bet they are. Kind of like the dog police, the animal control. There he is. Get him
all the time.
That's why he wears that hat, that inconspicuous hat and shades.
There's no doubt in my mind that I think nursing homes would benefit from passing out some dank. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Them old folks would feel so much happier, better.
Hell yeah.
Better appetites.
Yeah.
Better sense of humor.
Send a case or two of Febreze. That might help.
I mean, even if they're gonna die, they wouldn't give a fuck. They'd be laughing.
You gotta get kicked out of the old folks' home for giving everybody the weed, man. They'd be like, you can't live here no more, man. You gotta quit doing that. And be like, everybody needs this stuff.
When my grandmother when she passed away, she was for a very short time in a nursing home. She had broken her hip and she had the surgery and she was in there for rehab. And we had to smuggle her snuff into her. She was a Bruton snuff girl.
Yeah.
And
you don't see many of those anymore.
I know it, buddy. She used to put that whole can down that lip. But she was propped up in her bed. She had smuggled her a little snuff. A nurse come in and she said, honey, I'm fine. Go check on somebody else. And she went exactly the way she wanted to, with her little arms crossed, watching The Price is Right with a dip in her lip.
Yeah. And they find her dead with the juice coming down her.
She didn't spill a drop, brother. Not a drop.
It was still there. Huh? The mortician had to take it out later.
Yeah. I think we buried her with it in there.
Oh, gosh.
And she was 100% Hobbit size, too. My grandmother came up to my belly button.
Oh,
But at 90 years old, she could still bend over and put her palms flat on the ground without bending her knees.
She was like Dr. Ruth. Very small.
She was something else.
You know, I did not find out till recently, but you remember how small little Dr. Ruth, the sex?
Yeah,
she was tiny.
Yeah, tiny. That she was a spy for the Israelis back in the day.
She was Mossad.
Wow.
She was Mossad. So she'll not only teach you how to have sex, she can kill you.
Yeah,
while having sex.
You know,
you
know the cook Julia Childs. Childs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a spy in World War II.
Yeah, she
so was Christopher Lee. He was a Finnish.
He was, yeah.
And he was, his cousin was Ian Fleming, that based half the character of James Bond on Christopher Lee.
Yep.
And Christopher Lee has a metal band.
Yes, he's in the Guinness Book of World Records, I think, for the oldest, hard rocker.
Anybody who backs Enter the Cromleyverse between now and midnight will get this print by Lee Reese. By that guy. By that guy right there. He also did that background that y'all looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
You remember that, Lee? You remember that, Lee?
That was a couple years ago, wasn't it, Pops?
Lee is a steely-eyed missile man. Lee, I want to know where you got that hat, because I've been looking everywhere for a leather ball cap like that.
It's not leather. It's just very well worn.
Oh, okay.
I think I got it at Walmart like 3 years ago, man. It's my work hat. I just put it on, go to work.
Okay, all right.
Lee did this
very well
one.
seasoned.
Lee did this piece way back in the day. He did this one.
Oh, yeah.
Lee has done a lot of crom art over the last couple of years, and he has just gotten so much better. Look at this.
Oh, Lee is badass. I forgot we were Hat Club. Let me join in here. Hold on.
Well, I didn't draw for about 25 years, man. I was a graphic designer. I owned a sign company. I was a graphic designer forever, and that sucked all my creative juices out, And then now I own a little home improvement business, and I got all this creativity, and I need to get it out. So I picked up where I left off with my comic, and been doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So,
but you do pretty good lettering, I bet.
Yeah, like this.
Yep. I'm like you, Lee. I haven't drawn. I did comic books in the early 90s and then got away from it. And I've been painting art, professionally all this time. And when I retired, I was actually making more money off of my paintings than I was off my counseling practice. And then the world ended and I couldn't give a painting away. So I said, well, hell.
But you should be able to sell that counseling for billions now. So many people need it.
It cost me a fortune to go get recertified now. But I decided, hell, I've done comics before. I'll do one again. So here I am.
Well, Doc, why don't you consider painting this story we're doing?
You don't want me to paint. I'm an impressionist. You don't want me to paint your comic book.
Okay.
It don't work. It don't work.
I wish you'd get out of that impressionist rut. Now, come on.
You better stop. Look at this. Could work. Look at this beauty that I keep for some reason on the floor.
More to painting than impressionism.
No, there's not. Impressionism is life. It's all about light and capturing that moment. And Bigonate Me Pops.
Whisper in my
ear. Where's he at? I can't even find you, Doc. Where you at?
I'm right here.
He's the one with the Navy hat.
This is my backyard.
I can't paint worth a crap.
In early autumn.
That's nice.
Thank you.
All you got to do is watch Bob Ross, and then you become professional.
Happy little clouds and happy little trees.
There's a painter I follow right now. You guys think that Bob was peaceful? Look up Stuart Davies online and watch him. He's a Brit who does tonalism, and he's amazing. He lives in France, but he's a Brit. And he has this very soothing voice when he's painting, and you will not make it through a painting without passing out.
Well, the great thing about YouTube, you can watch them on replay.
Yes. And I struck up a friendship with him, by the way, because he was doing this big cloudscape, and he said someone had asked him, can you do that with acrylic? And he said no. And I was like, oh, yes, the fuck you can. So I did a video of me doing the same painting in acrylics and sent it to him. And so we struck up a friendship. Like, don't you tell me anything you do with oil, you can do with acrylic.
You can.
I don't know. You can't wait around for fucking.
That's true.
6 months waiting for it to dry.
That's exactly right.
That's true.
Yeah. When I sell a painting, I want it to go out the door to get me my money. Not okay. I'll get it to you in like you said, 6 months when it's dry. I ain't doing that.
Can you imagine the way the price of gas and petroleum products went up? How oil paints are just going to skyrocket?
God. Yeah, well,
high enough as it is.
Yeah, they were already through the roof.
Yeah,
oil gives that velvety feel and look to it, though. It just looks good.
You can get it with acrylic too.
Yeah, it has that rich.
You can't. I'm not saying you
richness
can't,
to it.
As a matter of fact,
it's easier to get with oil because it just naturally does it.
when I show in galleries, they'll always say to me the same thing: "Is that oil?" I'm like, "No, motherfucker. Acrylic can look good too."
Well, you can you can make acrylics like oils and oils like acrylic if you know what you're doing.
Well, my wife paints with acrylics. She does the impressionist stuff too. So
very cool. I would love to see some of her work.
Well, we got a painting of like a riverbed that she sat at that sits right over our doorway. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
Cool.
Because it's like a big, I don't know, it's like 3 foot by 4 foot. It's fucking huge.
I love to paint big. This is my weapon of choice most of the time. A 1 inch bright. And that is a world of different from a .05 liner doing a comic book going, God almighty, what a difference.
Work bigger, Doc. It's a matter of scale. You know, it doesn't have to be small.
Or painting minis with those fucking single brush bristle brushes.
Yeah.
I mean, Todd McFarlane went to, when he was doing his Spider-Man and Spawn, he went to these larger pages. And if you look at a Golden Age page, they're huge.
Well,
they used to work on a very, very large scale.
I don't have any of those, Rex.
And the reason he did that, was to put in more detail, more webbing and stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys might want to check out the Baron Earl show tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Just because.
Also,
I ain't saying why, but you just might want to.
You might want to go over.
You just might want to go over there at about 10 o'clock because that's where I'm going to be.
You might also want to go over to Christopher Blaylock Fine Art, where you can see me doing several paint demos and paint alongs. They're mostly geared toward either beginners or intermediates. There's nothing terribly hard over there. I talk about selling art, making art. So good channel. Get over there and give it a look.
Now, do you go with a more high quality canvas so that, galleries and everything, good quality? Yeah. I watched something on YouTube where he was giving advice for gallery people, people that want showing galleries. Don't go cheap on your materials. Get a good grade canvas or linen,
Well, you can paint on just about anything.
Sure.
The main thing, because I curated a gallery, and the main thing is make sure you're working original. Make sure you have a body of work to show people so they can see your versatility and your style. And don't fucking ape anybody. You don't copy other people's art.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Here goes
sketchbook. He asked for music, some earthy tones, and Rex, this one's for you, man. In the StreamYard, studio there, they got this little music thing, And
Turn
this
it down,
one, Rex, it's called "Beating the Ducks."
Is it really?
No, that's the wrong way. Turn it down.
There you go. I'm just making the fans happy,
I like the one on there that's kind of the rock
the fans
one.
happy,
That bottom one, that's the rock one. That one actually sounds pretty good.
The Raging channel.
And then I guess it's all public domain, right? So
it's built into StreamYard.
Yeah, if you pay the $25, there's all kind of bells and whistles.
No, it's even. I've got the free version.
Oh, yeah? It's in the free version too. Well, see.
Yeah.
What are we paying for then?
So you can have more than 6 guests.
More than 6 guests and more streaming options.
Yeah, I know what I'm paying for. I just
and them brands.
This is the one you like, Doc?
More hours too, streaming, isn't it?
At least recording.
Waiting for somebody on YouTube to flag that music. So
I know, right?
Giggle my ass off.
Lee Lorenzo wants to know if you have a channel or other social media or a project that.
Yeah, Lee, tell everybody what you got your fingers into because you're starting to work.
I got Facebook, Lee Reese. That's my personal page, which all I post is art on there. I also have for my comic book, Delirium Tremens comic book. There's also Facebook for that. And then you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lee Reese Art. So, working on some channel content, basically just some time-lapse drawings and stuff like that. But I'm trying to build a little library so I don't have to work so hard maintaining it.
Yeah. Believe me, I know. I have people over on my fine art channel. They go, "Did you die?" Once I came over to comicsgate on this account, which is a different YouTube channel, all those people I've been getting emails, dude. I used to post one a week. or at least once a month, a full-length painting or a vlog or something. And I haven't touched it since I came over here to this insane world.
And my son wants to start a YouTube channel, and he just turned 9, man. He wants to start a YouTube channel, and it's like, do you know how hard you got to work to make that happen? I mean, not just anybody can be Mr. Beast, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's learning. He's doing how-to videos, so
nice.
How to make a grilled cheese sandwich and how to teach your dog to sit and just little stuff, man. He wants to do nothing but gaming, but I won't let him do that.
Did you do time lapse, Doc?
Yeah, I have some sped up stuff. I have some with just music. I have instruction.
Okay. Be right back, guys.
A little bit of everything.
I'll let the dog out.
I thought he was going to go subscribe to my other channel.
That too.
Okay.
Now, all of you are familiar with Lee's work, even if you don't know it. If you've ever seen the CromCon video, that's all Lee. The music, the voice, the editing, that's all Lee.
Yeah, I was a musician in my past life, so
it's funny because every month I'll shoot him 2 or 3 or 4 new pieces of art or promo card, the front cap and end cap, and they'll be like, "This is what we got for this month." He's like, "All right, get it to you in a day or 2. There it is." Every month, like clockwork, man. And you don't know how much I appreciate that, Lee, because
no problem, man. I enjoy doing it.
I like keeping the branding the way it is. I mean, certain things should stay the way they began, and that video has always been what kicks off CromCon. So, everybody knows that music. Everybody knows that first red crown. I mean,
I did that.
I'm sorry.
I did that entire thing on my phone, man. Garage Band.
I shot you that link in the back because my fine art is not wrenched on this channel.
What?
I sent you the link for my fine art YouTube.
What do you want me to do with it?
I'd like you to post it because I can't post from that account because that guy doesn't have a wrench.
Well, that guy's got to say something in the chat so he can get one.
Oh my God.
Extra work.
You see how that works? In the meantime, I'll post it for you, though. That's
day and night, night and day, work my fingers to the bone, and for what? Shut up and answer me when I talk to you. So yeah, go over there.
I just didn't want to subscribe to your channel, Pops.
That's Crom. That was Crom, not Doc.
I'm already
Doc
subscribed.
over for a second there. You didn't hear that?
But Pops did not subscribe to my fine art channel.
What are you talking about?
See? Tell him, Lee.
I was just there. I didn't see anything that said I needed to subscribe. That tells me I must already have.
I haven't even looked at my channel in a while.
You don't do nothing over there anyway.
Not since I came over here. I was going to say this, though. In spite of all the failings that can sometimes happen in this community, let me tell you something. There is nothing more cutthroat than a bunch of so-called fine artists getting together. They pretend to be nice to each other, but they are fucking backstabbing, evil, nasty, oh my God, horrible people.
Is that a guinea pig?
Yes, Doc. I am subscribed, and the bell has been rung even. So.
Okay.
That's Dumpling. He's human resources over at Raging. That's because we take everything seriously.
I saw that post the other day.
I'm dead serious too. That's how much we give a fuck.
What is that?
It's a hamster.
That's my human resources department. That's Dumpling.
Dude, I tell you what, that's a snack for Zeus.
He's so sweet.
Nita, didn't you tell me before, because I hear the southern accent, you're in Louisiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's right. See, in the South, we can kind of tell each other's southern accents. We can tell them apart.
Well, all you got to do is say, if you really want to see if they're south of the Mason-Dixon line, all you have to do is say, please say, Mike likes to drink Sprite at night.
Mike likes to drink Sprite at night. I can't even do it.
And if they're from Texas, it's Mike likes to drink Sprite at night.
Mike likes to drink Sprite at night because he's that kind of guy. Thank you, Lorenzo.
South of the Mason-Dixon line, they have a hard time saying that because
Mike likes
they
to
get
drink
the
Sprite. I can't say it, bro.
it gets all the and they're
Mike
not used
likes
to
to
that.
drink Sprite at night. Is that what you said? Is that what you said?
That's like telling a
Maybe
guy
if
from
I
Boston
read
to
it,
go
it comes out better.
to go park his car in the yard.
Yeah.
Go to buy in the car. Go to buy. Yeah.
Mike likes to drink Sprite at night. See, I can do it if I read it.
It did. I've told this before, but it took me a while to get used to the southern accent in the area I'm in now, because originally I'm from a little further south and out on the coast. So I moved up here to just south of Atlanta, and I heard two things I had never heard before. People saying, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? Ammo? What does that even mean? I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go to the store. And then they would say, I'm gonna go get. They'd say, I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Where we would just say, I'm going to lunch. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I thought they were saying, I'm gonna feed myself, so don't ask me to get you anything. That's what I understood.
That's not what we mean by that at all.
I'm gonna go get me something to eat.
I'm gonna go get me something to eat. You want something too? You better speak up.
See, we just, where I'm originally from, we would just say, I'm going out to eat, or I'm going to go get lunch. And we damn sure never said, I'm going to go to the store.
The only thing that happens around here is when you're about to bump into somebody, you say, oh. Oh. O-P-E. Oh.
No, I will say this. Southerners everywhere do
Yep, everything was a Coke.
What North? Yeah, everything is a Coke.
Everything's Coke here.
And
well, you want a Coke? What kind? Dr. Pepper.
That's exactly right. When I went out to the West Coast, and they were talking about a soda. You know, if they want a soda, I'm like, oh, what? And one thing that Northerners don't do that we do is we really do wave at everybody. When we're driving down the road, you just wave. You know, hey, how you doing? You speak to people. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. I was in D.C. and I did that, and people were looking at me like I was a serial killer roaming the street.
My God, same thing. When I went to visit my girl in Baltimore, same thing. Oh my gosh, she's like, don't talk to people. She's like, she said, leave your hospitality down south.
Oh,
okay.
Lee fell out. There's the link sketch. Bring your hillbilly ass on in here. There he is.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Sketch?
Oh, Lee took off.
I think he crashed. Pops, you muted.
That's so neat.
You got to remember, Lee lives like out on the islands in Florida somewhere.
Yeah.
So he might get fall out.
Oh, that's God country right there, baby.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all freaking ready? Are you ready? You got to tell me.
No.
Tell me you're prepared for what comes next.
I'm scared.
I'm not in any way prepared for anything.
Oh, fuck. I'm out.
What's up, Christy?
What up, Christy?
I'm working on some comic pages. That's what I got to do. I'm taking a break from my fucking Kickstarter because I'm pissed off about it. So there you go.
Why are you pissed off about it? Share with us.
Krampus.
I hit the slow bit. That's it. I hit the slow bit.
It happens.
Like have their shit. I mean, I've been through worse, but it's just like I'm tired. You know, that type of bullshit.
I feel you.
But
well, it's good to see you anyway. It's good to see you.
Yeah. Even when I'm pissed off, I'm actually enjoyable to be around.
Yes.
What's your fucking hamster's name, Nita?
That's Dumpling.
Dumpling?
Dumpling.
All are like furry. They got like these big ass hairs on them and shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
Carrie.
needs a haircut.
Yeah. I better go share my fucking shit. Hold on.
Somebody else just fell out. Who was that?
Shows how much we care. No, that's mean. I don't mean that at all. I'm just so high that
Wow,
you can notice.
Nita said it. She said it.
Wow. No, but you.
I'm not high. I'm actually on caffeine.
Who'd we
I should
lose?
actually rest.
Who'd we lose?
This is bullshit. I'm trying to
Carrie, you can join us. The link's right there above your comment. If you want to come hang out.
Who did fall out? Lee.
Exactly.
It was Carol.
And where's
Carol?
Lee and then Carol. Bang bang. Bang
Might
bang.
be her internet though, because she
Any kind of fool could see I was wrong.
Chrissy's over here cussing in the private chat. This it's okay. It's a 420 chat. You can say that live too. It's okay.
Fuck.
No, I know. I would say it live anyway. I only say that when I just like want to say fuck just for the sake of it. Here you go.
Look, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out the way now, and then we won't have to show it again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, how long ago did you get dumpling, man?
Huh?
How long ago did you get dumpling?
About a half a year ago, I guess.
Damn, you never showed his ass?
Yeah, I've showed him before. You just don't pay attention, Christy. This is human resources at Raging. You got a problem, you take it up with this bastard.
Y'all go
He's not
check
a
out Demon Bitch too. Get Christy over the funded hump, man.
Yeah, let's get Christy across the finish line, guys.
There's a whole bunch of backers over there that are really hoping that one gets funded. I mean, that's a lot of people.
Yes.
Look, I look at it like this: when you get a lot of people behind it, then it's a letdown to all them people if it don't get funded. Let's go.
I'll go
Don't
find
let all
the
them people
address of
down.
the people that didn't fund, and then they'll have them tear into them.
Not only that, but she'll send you a very insulting message. A
If you haven't backed it, back it. If
insulting
you have
message.
backed it, share it.
Yeah.
If you can't back it, share it.
Yes. And I send offensive thank you notes. Nita's gotten one.
I've gotten more than one.
I get offensive notes
Oh,
from
that's just
Christy all the
random
time, so
insulting
it's nothing
posts.
new to me. So, you know.
I think Pops has this like look that it's like dead to him. Like I saw the worst things ever.
Yeah. She will put stuff in my inbox that just makes me go.
I get
Okay,
offensive
my
comments
eyes. My
just for
eyes.
being alive.
It's like she's over there going, my ass, my ass, my ass, and I'm over here going, my eyes, my eyes, my eyes.
It ain't my ass though. That's the thing. I wouldn't be
It doesn't
showing that
matter.
around. It looks like
It
a
doesn't
diaper
matter
bag
who-
full of shit.
No, you lying ass. I've seen them games before.
Oh man,
I've got a nicer ass for a skinny girl. That's the thing.
Me too.
Yeah.
Christy in her
Yeah,
pants with streams and shit. We know what's up. We know.
I'm
Right
here
there in
to
the
tell you.
title. Right there in the title
think-
of the stream. I got no pants on.
Oh yeah, and then I said no, I'm wearing shorts. Oh, like Devil Flyer just came in. He's like, what? No pants?
No pants, I'm in.
Yeah, but I was
Right.
wearing shorts. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Rex heard no pants and he's back.
Yeah.
It's a pantsless calf. And, it's like, and I said, no, I'm not running around like with my ass, my ass, my ass. Somebody said I should have a reality show, and I said, I can't do it like Kim K, man. Like I can't run around going my ass, my ass, my ass. like Kim K.
Sure you could. And everybody would just accept it because it's you.
That's true. That's true.
There are just certain people in the population that can get away with anything because of who they are.
And you're
I
one of them.
am not one of those people.
The problem is
Apparently I am.
if Christy had a reality show, then she'd be showing everybody all the stuff that she puts in my inbox. And I would
I started
get
to do that
dragged
with
into
music
her
too.
show just as comedic relief, right? And
That's called extortion and blackmail, and it would not go over.
no,
Well,
I didn't
it's
say
more
the stuff
of-
I put in her inbox. I said the stuff she puts in mine.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
see the shit I get in my inbox.
Just write it XXXX.
I don't do that.
Well,
to
I want to
nobody.
see the reaction cams. You know how like when they
Yeah.
say like they see a new video or something, reaction cam, like Christy puts
We'll
something.
do it live. When we're live like this, she'll send me a message. You go look in your inbox, Pops, and I'll be
But
like,
it didn't
no.
affect us anymore. We become numb to it. Krampus.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
It's like now I'm just so traumatized. I'm numb.
What's
I
up?
just open it
Yeah.
up and be like, oh, look what Christy sent.
Boom, 3D comments happening.
Hey, Biff Bam Boom.
What are you traumatized about?
Christy's messages, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like my eyes are. Oh my God, that's in my brain now.
Yep,
It's
like the
never going away.
expired crayfish is great. The expired crayfish is awesome.
It can't be
It's
unseen.
horrible. Christy's horrible. I love her, but she's horrible on your inbox. She will get you. Don't become good friends with Christy. She will get you.
Don't become my enemy either. I'm worse.
No, because then you become a product of her art.
Yeah. I've had that happen too.
My ass.
I've
You talking about
had that
today's
happen
cartoon,
too.
right?
I know what it's like to be a product of her art.
Christy,
Oh, there was one that I put up because I was tired. Hey, Lee. Well, I mean, that's actually not insulting. I actually did really insulting artwork beforehand.
She draws me
I
as
love that one,
Tarzan
Chris.
spilling beer all over myself, and she says, it's not really insulting.
No, you should see when I really insult people.
Lee, what part of Florida are you in?
Oh,
and he's gone.
You had to ask me another question, didn't you?
Alligator attack.
That's what I'm wondering.
Have you ever met Hart Fisher?
Me?
Yeah.
He does not sound familiar. What does he do?
Hart's the one that. Oh yeah, I think
We
you met him.
need to. They would either get along famously or they would hate each other. We need to get these two people in the same room together.
I think they've met each
Why does
other
he need to go, I
before
know,
because he's
vehemently?
been at CromCon and she's been around in the Madness as an admin for a while. He's
You did the Jeffrey Dahmer book in the
The
90s.
Jeffrey Dahmer books.
he has the Horror Network.
Yeah,
the Horror
American
Movie
Horror.
Network.
Yeah,
Well, I'm pretty sure we get along fine.
We could have a cage match.
God damn, guys! Like,
You both have a very
Hang on with
strong
both hands, Lee.
personalities.
Hang
That's
on
right.
with both hands, Lee.
Yeah. Grab
Don't
the
touch it,
ears.
Lee. Don't touch it.
Grab the ears. And go to town.
Don't fall off the earth again.
Somebody asked you a question right when you popped out last time. Like, oh,
And he's gone.
God damn! Why'd you touch it? God damn it!
If he's trying to use his phone on StreamYard, though,
I told him
the
to
phone
hold on.
sucks on StreamYards.
It's not don't answer the phone. It's don't touch the phone, even if it's me calling. Don't touch the phone.
Oh, God. You guys remember the days of don't pick up the phone, I'm
Yeah.
online?
I also remember that great dial-up sound too.
Yeah.
I remember when you used to have to take the telephone and stick it into the modem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh God! Every time I hear that, like you
And then
take
it
the
sent
telephone.
that code that ground your spine, like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, listen, if you didn't have a V90 56K modem, you weren't shit.
Oh, 56.6. I think there was a 128 modems, and we thought we were hot shit back then.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, we started out at 300 baud.
Oh God,
and then
3600 baud.
2400 baud.
Oh yeah, we had
Okay.
yeah.
We're going to
And
get
then-
this back on topic. This is a 420 show. For those of you who do smoke, we're going to do a first time you smoked thing. Is everybody down with that?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm kind
Do
of
you
like.
want to talk about the first time we smoked or the first time we got high?
Well, you know what I mean. Whatever,
Because
whichever means more to you, okay?
the first time I
'Cause
smoked was nothing.
First time I smoked was like the best day of my life.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I don't think I remember the first time.
I can tell you why, okay? Like, I was I was a Ritalin kid,
Oh yeah.
and I was like 6th grade, 12, 13 years old, something like that. And I was on the bus stop, and some of the older kids were over there hitting up joint. And I'm new to the hood, new to the school, and I'm trying to be cool. So I step over there and like, what y'all got going on? Get some of that. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. I did what they were doing. Hacked it up just like they were doing. I looked just like everybody else, right? No problem. I went to school and everything was different that day.
I bet it was.
Yeah, I understood everything the teacher was saying. I remembered it when I went home. I wasn't all like a zombie like I was when I did the medication they gave me. Okay. I quit taking the Ritalin. It was like a month later. Mom's like, "Why ain't you taking this no more?" I said, "Because it don't help me at school."
Yeah.
And sure enough, my grades all went up. Everything changed. Everything changed. I started reading everything. Started with The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and Dune, and it went from there.
There you go.
You know?
Yep. I took
mythology. I became a total mythology nerd. That's how I became a fan of Thor, and that's how I found comics. That and the underground comics at Head Shop, but that's a different story because I was a little farther along in my head world then, you know. But
now it's like then you have you have underground comic people like me, and I fuck up everything.
Well, the first time I smoked and got really, really stoned is I was a senior in high school, and I had metal shop class, and I didn't want to go, so I skipped class. And there was this hippie chick named Laura Philippi, I still remember her name, who was in the class too, and she was skipping.
We all played hooky together and shit.
Nice fizzers.
Lee, if you got earbuds, try earbuds. Maybe you accidentally hit a setting that changed it from the external speaker to your earbuds. Just in case.
So I had a car, so we drove way out behind the baseball field and smoked this joint. And I can remember feeling the feeling come from my ankles all the way up the back of my body, and like kind of like smacked me in the back of the head, and my head actually went forward, and I was like, I'm fucking stoned. Because I had smoked before, but I'd never really gotten high. Not this high. I was like, what was in that? She's like, it's just really good it's just really good weed. And I'm like, okay. And then she's like, we got to go back to school so I can catch the bus and get home. And I'm like, I don't think I can drive. I don't think that's gonna happen. But we slowly made it back to the school parking lot, and she made it back in time to get on the bus.
And your ass sat there for 2 hours before you drove home.
Yep, I sat there. I sat in my car. I kind of laid in my car. I had a '78 Buick Riviera, and I laid the seat back. And then I was like, okay, and I opened the door, and I threw up.
What?
And I closed the door, and I went back, and I passed out, and I fell asleep for like 2 hours. And then I got home and had to explain to my parents why I was late from school.
Now, see,
I just told them I had detention.
If that happened to me the first time, there wouldn't be a second.
No, it was wonderful. I mean, the throwing up part, that part sucked. Having a responsibility of having to get somebody somewhere, like driving a car, that sucked. But the rest of the time, it was fantastic. Conversation was great. When I was laying in the car, I could see the tarp on the tennis court flapping in the wind like this in my rearview mirror, and I thought it was cars driving past me. I mean, it was an intense experience. I've never had anything like that since. So.
Well, I've already shared that I'm immune. Seriously, THC has no effect on me whatsoever. Tried.
My brother's the same way.
Yeah, but let me tell you a true story that is weed related. All my life, I hung around with guys that smoked and gals that smoked. I got married young and joined the Navy young. My wife smoked. Well, when I was joining the Navy, I was at MEPS, which is the entry program.
Yep.
They came out and they said, walked right up to me after I had just peed and for the pee test. And they said, when's the last time you smoked weed? And I said, I didn't. And they said, when's the last time you were around it? Well, now there's a trick question. And I was like, so I literally had to go in the Navy, having never smoked weed, on a drug waiver, and I had to be P tested every 2 weeks the whole time I served because I was on a drug waiver.
I had a drug waiver to get into the Army because I got busted with a pipe. It was a what do they call it? A paraphernalia charge.
Yeah.
But paraphernalia charge in the military is a felony. So you have to.
Yeah, plus an Article 134.
Yep. You gotta get your waiver.
Yep.
And then that waiver reduced all the jobs I could choose from. It's like I wanted to go in as a linguist, and I ended up going in as artillery.
Yeah, we'll just go kill your ass, you stupid druggie.
Thank God I already had my contract, so I was good. But I tried to tell that dude at MEPS that, I didn't smoke it, man. I was just around somebody that smoked it. That dude didn't want to hear that shit. You should have heard him yelling at me. And I wasn't even in yet. I didn't even know what he was. I later knew he was a commander. But, when you see a Navy officer in their dress whites and the light is hitting it, it's like God is yelling at you. It's like, please, I repent.
Archangel Michael, oh my God.
Don't forget, you can get this print if you enter the Cromniverse before midnight. Before midnight. Isn't he cute, Kristen? Look.
Oh, he's really cute.
Isn't he cute?
Midnight.
Well, the best that I ever laid my hands on was they did it up really nice. They took these bamboo sticks and tied it up like tie stick, and it had purple hairs. And at that time I had the friend that gave that, or that I got it through, he had some high times, and he had made a placard out of one, and so it turned out that it was
I remember High Times.
It was that Puma brand, from Hawaii. Really good,
boy.
Really good
Munchkin
stuff.
Munchkin alert.
Uh-oh.
Wow, I feel like all the
everybody.
Hello,
I feel like the adults busted us.
Yeah. I know, right? A grown up walked in on us.
In the military, that's a federal offense.
Yeah, when I was in the Army, I was
invaded by third generation.
PW. I had to watch during the urinalysis.
Put a shirt on, kid. You look like Wolverine.
It was cool because I got to know when all the UAs were, so I could tell everybody in the unit that I knew that was gonna pop dirty. It'd be like, look, you need to stop because we've got a UA in 3 weeks. Drink water, brother.
Lots and lots of water.
You think you could do that?
Water sounds so good, but so far away right now.
Got pocket water near my freaking desk.
Got plenty of time.
And you just thought that was a vapor she was hitting on.
Draw in bed. No, you don't draw.
I'm gonna refill my fucking water before I die.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Anyway, continuing on.
Purple hairs and Tide stick.
Purple hairs, yeah, they made it up like Tide stick, and then they spritzed it with opium.
Oh,
Jesus.
Rex, what was it like smoking with Jimi Hendrix and them?
Well, believe it or not, he was dead before I was, into that. But I did go to college with a gentleman that used to sell him. He was an ex-Hells Angel, ex-mercenary. He did sell him the one comment he had about Hendrix. He did like his speed. He used to sell him speed, or had sold him speed.
All right. So anyway, It was laced with opium, and you smoked it.
Yeah, it was spritz with the opium, and you could roll a little bitty pin joint of that and get a whole room of people high and happy as a kite.
And that's what happened to you?
Yes, I mean the euphoria of that opium with that was just like, wow. I could
that euphoria ain't changed at all. It's called Percocet and Oxycontin now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but they're not addictive. No, they are addictive.
What I missed?
That right there's the reason I don't trust big pharma, because
there for 4 months I lived with a drug dealer. I knew he was a drug dealer when we moved in together, and he drove like an old Pinto, and that was about the time they were saying if you hit them from behind, they'll blow up.
Yeah.
And of course, you have a lot of flow through to your apartment, and the police watch for that. And I drove a brand new, like 83 Thunderbird. And so all the police thought I was the drug dealer. Yeah.
Come on, Rex. We know they were your minions. You were the kingpin. We know what was up.
Yeah.
We know what was up.
Hey, Pops, I got to bounce. I got to go take care of the wife.
All right.
Oh, let me show you what I've been working on.
Oh, me too. C's getting up.
See you,
Hail
Doc.
the chat. Hail the panel.
Alexa,
Rex,
stop.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
I'm out, y'all. Catch y'all later.
Good night.
What? That water really did the trick.
Yeah.
Yep. See, Rex tells a story and clears the room.
Clears the
Yep.
house.
There we
What's up
go.
with that?
And I'm gonna have to take off too because the wife's back. So
That's good, because 8 o'clock's about a good time.
yep.
A good
I'll
time.
see you
I gotta
guys
take
later.
off.
What's up?
All right, guys. But this is what I've been doing for fucking some pages I want to submit for somewhere. It's gotten really good. I really like it.
Yeah. You'd think it was a Wednesday and everybody had to leave.
Oh, it's an FBI honeypot. Shh.
That's right. Uh-oh. I hear a helicopter now.
Oh yeah, they're very flashing those high beams. But it just say it's CBD because it's federally illegal.
You said you were hanging out in the opium den, Rex, and they're coming after you now.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
Rex is chasing the dragon.
But I will say this: when I lived with a drug dealer, I was getting from my friend. I was getting better drugs than he was. He was envious of what I was getting.
So why didn't he go to your? Why didn't he ask you to hook him up?
Hell no. He had some real putz head. Who even knows if he's still living? But that was paranoid. That's who you want coming in your apartment all the time. Briefcase and gun in hand. Paranoid as heck. Disrespecting you because he's not doing business with you. Just a total loser.
Yeah, I know some people like that.
Thinks they're better than you are, and they're just a lowly, sucking drug dealer.
Yeah, I met some people like that in comics too.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that happens.
I met some people like that in radio. I met people like that in radio. I met people like that in comics. I met people like that when I sold weed.
You guys could wait till I leave to talk about me.
No, we're all adults here. We'll just talk shit about you anyway.
That's right. Drop the icon and we'll do a reaction video.
I should drop some pictures, huh? Shouldn't I?
Yeah.
You're like, no, don't fucking drop any pictures. God damn it.
No, none of us said that.
That will be the last time Pops has a channel.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
I can tell you talk to yourself, Christy.
I do, because I find my
you carry on an argument with yourself, don't you?
Well, I debate my own points because I don't like saying stupid shit. That's why.
Yeah.
So I just do that because, if I think of a point that I want to make, right? I think of the counterpoint, the argument against it. So it's like, okay, I have to argue my point. That way, when I present it, it's ironclad or close to.
She's Christy.
You should be on that Johnny Depp lawyer team.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, it's coming out that Heard's a fucking bitch, so it's like, oops.
Yeah, and her lawyer
fired his
is
ass.
losing the case for her.
Everybody knows. I mean, if you followed Tug at all, you knew that this shit was all gonna come out in the end. And
It was
everything he's
over.
been talking about.
It was over by the very first day.
Yep.
What happened on the first day? I haven't been following, but I do know, like, I mean, I've heard actually stories because I've known people that have met her, and they say she's a cunt. She's not very nice at all. She's a real.
What did you say, Chrissy?
She's a cunt. She's a cunt.
Whoops,
Like,
gotta go, guys.
Well, she could say it. Ain't gonna say nothing to her.
There you go.
I mean, that's just what they say about her.
It's funny because when it says comic related madness, it's staff. She's at staff.
There you go. But at least I won't run around being a fucking idiot, like going and screaming about one stupid fucking thing or another, or getting into internet fights with people. At least not too much.
Or throwing poo in somebody's bed.
Who did that?
Amber
She
Heard
did that, I believe.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
bitch is nasty.
She took a dump in his bed.
Pop says, whoa, let's get off the subject.
Yeah, I'm just like we can go right over to Tug Stream and we can get the whole story. He'd been talking about it for a long time, and like I said, I knew all this.
I don't know.
I had no reason not to believe what Tug was saying, and I knew this was all going to come out once the trial started.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, that generally happens. I mean, from what I
Lorenzo
understand.
says,
not a
don't
nice
do
person.
opium, folks.
Yeah, but
Probably
I'll get off. I'll give you guys. I got to get on a call before I go on another show. But,
Yeah, I'm
thanks
doing.
for having me on.
I did a recorded segment for the Baron Earl show, and it's airing tonight at 10 o'clock. So
Ditches for another show. We see how you are.
Yeah, it's Hollywood, dear.
that's what we do, man. That's what we do. We
Just
bounce.
kidding. No, he just invited me, and I said, "All right, cool."
Who?
So I just wanted to jump on, but one of my writers is like calling
You
me.
should
about it.
do a
Who
comic
invited
called
you,
Bitch
Christy?
something.
Who invited you, Chris?
It's called Demon Bitch. Go support that. That's what the
Hey,
printing of the book is.
that would be a great name for your comic. Use that.
All right. Well, I gotta get off, but I'll talk to you guys
I love
later.
you, Christy. I'll talk to you later.
See you, Christy.
All right,
Glad to see you again.
Good to see you again, man.
Bye, Christy.
Come on, mouse, work. God damn it. Hold on.
Slave driver.
I love her. She's been an admin in the Madness since like the day after I met her. You know, now look, she's the president of Catch.
Yeah.
You know, Christy's like screaming right along, man. I love it. But yeah,
What's
I'm gonna go
funny
ahead.
is Doc sent me this link, and I thought I was going to do a. I thought, is that an old link? I think it's a new link, so I'll try that. And I wound up here.
Yeah, we
I was
just
not
hanging out.
expecting that.
No,
because the last time he sent me a link, we had like a private confab about our story. Yeah.
That nobody believed. I hope that there wasn't going to be a 420 stream come out of Pop's, network. I hope everybody knew that was going to happen. It's just like, what can I say? Happy 420, everybody. If you haven't backed the Cromdiverse, today's the day to do it. Go do it before midnight. Get that Lee Reese print. You know what I'm talking about.
What's the percentage on that now, Pops? It's getting pretty close, isn't it?
Oh no, we're still, we're only about a third of the way, but we're a third of the way. So,
Yeah.
we still got.
Well, that's what I
35
thought about
days.
with my book. I was like, man, we're a third of the way. That's great.
We got 35 days left, and we got a lot of cool stuff that we still have to do here. Doc wants to put some more original art up. Glenn, I think, wants to put some original art up. So more stuff. Look, all the way through this campaign, every time you look at the page, there could be something different up there. Don't go to sleep on this one. Get the stuff while you can.
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of people don't check back with campaigns to see how they changed. And
Dude, we got nothing but stuff to add. I mean, there's no sense talking about stretch goals if you're not funded.
Yeah,
But we have
exactly.
amazing stretch goals planned. I
agree with that. I agree with that.
You know,
I
we have
think
some cool stuff planned, man. We just got to get funded, and then we will bust out with more.
Jay on Red Valkyrie has said the same thing. She said, don't even think about stretch goals till you get funded, and then you can start putting that stuff up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's great. It's great to tell people, okay, when we get to this point, we're gonna do this. We tell everybody we have great things planned, rolling papers, roach clips, and all kinds of shit we'd like to do. But first we got to get funded.
Well, let's face it, with your first stretch goal, it's going to be probably a smaller, cheaper item. Like,
our first
I know
one
a
is
lot of
already
people
planned out. I mean,
do
we have
like-
it planned out. We have the trading card set for our first stretch goal. And the original art from the 3 trading cards will also go up at the same time.
Well, have you found out, like I have, that there's a lot more to running a campaign than what you first thought?
Well, see, I wasn't running this in the first place, but from having to go from Ryan to Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. When Ryan got sick, like 3 weeks before the campaign launched, I went to Anthony. I was like, "Hey, yo.
Yeah.
If I need you, can you jump in and handle this? Because Ryan's sick, and we've been planning this launch for a long time. I mean, it's going to be kind of. It would have been ridiculous trying to back out of a CromCon launch when I've been talking about a CromCon launch for, a while.
Right.
So I did it. I went ahead and launched it. I mean, I got with Anthony a few days before, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I need you." And we signed a contract, and he went to work, and the campaign page just keeps looking better and better. Today was the deadline for the stories, and most everybody's in good shape. I'm not tripping. We got 35 days before the campaign ends. Everything looks good. Talked to Danny today. He said his is on point, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just happy that so many people wanted to be part of it and wanted to do stuff. That's the thing that, it ain't what I'm doing. These guys are all the talent, even down to like Pedro doing animation.
Well, the good thing about it is you have so many different things coming toward it, from different artists, I mean, they're contributing at different times. So when you put up your post, if it's the same old, people after a while ignore that. But if your campaign is ever changing, evolving, and you've got new news to add with that link, people pay attention.
And I try to, just like that Lee Reese, that print that we put up for the 420 feature, we pushed the heck out of it for a couple days. Now there'll be something else. We'll look at a 50 backer reward. When we get to 50 backers, we'll probably do something cheap then, a sticker or a bookmark or something. This is going to keep getting bigger. It's not going to fade away. It's not going to, so.
Oh yeah. There's already things in the work from different people for an issue 2, huh?
Yeah, Glenn's already working on his second story. I'm like,
Glenn likes to get ahead.
That just shows me that he has confidence that we're going to be getting this one done. And look, Rex, the other thing a lot of people ain't thinking about, this is going to have the first appearance of a lot of CG characters in it.
Yeah.
It's going to have Doc's first character. It could have Anthony's first appearance of Roulette and his characters if you don't get his stuff done.
Yeah.
There could be a lot of CG first appearances in this book.
Maybe Tank's character is
Tank's
that
character?
first
I don't know
appearance?
if that one's been out anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I mean, there's a few,
and if you're going to get a comic that goes up in value,
you see what I'm saying?
Appearances.
If one of those IPs blows up, this is where it appeared first, right here in the Cromverse anthology.
Yeah, I mean, I'm finding in an anthology. I mean, on my show today, I was trying to think of all the first appearances, and the way it's worked out, there's at least 10 major characters that are going to make their first appearance in my book. And I was like, wow, I'd never really counted it down, but as I kept adding stories and, putting characters in there, I was like, man, it's starting to add up. I really didn't want to put this many characters in one book, but
I mean, the cool thing about ours
it
is
worked out.
we have characters that are decades old, like Hatch.
Yeah.
And then we have characters that are brand new. We have characters that have been around for a while, like Specs Legacy of the View and Brian Kriskow, Six Gun Gorilla. You know, it's fun, man. It's like, you know.
I was familiar with Six Gun Gorilla only because I had gotten some from Hastings. I had gotten some somebody else's Six Gun Gorilla books from Boom Studios because they used to publish a Six Gun Gorilla, and I just assumed that it was Brian's that worked for Boom, but it wasn't. I didn't realize that was till Critical Blast did that charity auction, and Brian was talking about it, that was a public domain character that he was using. I didn't realize that. I thought Six Gun Gorilla was just an original property that he had come up with.
We were on a stream last night talking about different possibilities.
Yeah.
I heard it all. There was a samurai werewolf. There was all kind of shit popping on that stream. Just what can we do next? What are we gonna do? Yeah. Those guys are fun to hang out with. Matt Burt and Brian Kriskow on their horror movie show.
Yeah,
the horror movie channel. That's a great stream.
I on this one I didn't even consider submitting anything because I've just too much going on. But you know, on the next one, if there is a next one, then you know I'll probably get in on that. But
oh yeah.
But the first one, I just so many things going on that needs to happen for my own project. I just couldn't consider it.
That's cool with it. Like I said, it's already there's enough people interested in number 2 that I'm really focused on getting this one funded. I want everybody to see all this stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, this 13 good stories. I mean, everything I've seen and everything I've heard about the stories that are in this are.
And from what I hear, it's expanding because Doc's adding a page or two, and
everybody's come to me like, "Hey man, can I add an extra page, or I need more pages?" And go ahead, man, do what you know. You guys are the talent. I keep telling them, you guys are the talent. I'm not gonna.
Here you go, Pops Van Zant Omnibus. That's what it'll wind up being, an omnibus.
It won't be a Pops. It'll be a cromnibus.
Right. Okay. 200-page cromnibus.
A cromnibus. Someday, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just trying to have fun. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming out celebrating with us on 420. I have a show tomorrow night. Let's see I forgot who's even on my show tomorrow night.
Now plug our show that we're going to be.
Oh yeah, I'm getting there. I have tomorrow night. I have Samuel Willis and Tremaine Prim from the Patreon series Raise Comics. It'll be a first time talking to these guys, so a little special edition action on a Thursday evening. I was supposed to do it last week and we lost power at like 4:00, and it didn't come back until like 10.
Was it a storm? What happened?
No, it's just
a brownout, huh?
I don't know if a tree, we're out in the boonies, man.
Yeah,
Trees take out power lines all the time, so could have been anything. I know that Infinity or whatever sent us a thing that said it'll be back on at 4:00. I was like, cool, it'll be on in time for the show. It didn't come back on until like 9. So I just told them, guys, come back next week. Oh, what's going on down here? Look at this, Rex.
Mm-hmm. Cromniverse.
Dude. There it
Crom wants you.
With the hat and everything. Look.
Look at those boots, those Western boots with spurs. Belt buckle.
That could be a first. We have not seen a Western Crom yet. So there it is. Somebody told me I should go to a con dressed as Crom, dressing as Pops. So go green and blue, but then wear the clothes that I always wear.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Well, you got to think that if you put on some kind of something over your head, it's going to get hot.
Oh yeah, I don't want to dress up like that.
Yeah. Now you could do it. You could do it. I could see you doing it from here down, without the head.
Well, I mean, it would be the paint. It would be the paint, the blue hair and the green paint. It would be like the way Shay did it.
Oh yeah, you could do makeup. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be the way Shay did it, but still.
Yeah.
The whole reason I let people draw me into comics when years ago is so that I could just go cosplay as me.
Yeah, I just want to go as me. Yeah.
That's how you do that. This thing looks great. Why the Texas belt buckle though? Crom from Texas? Is that what's happening here? Is he a Texas Ranger? Is that what's up?
Maybe he's a fill-in.
Chuck Norris Crom. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know I was muted. Yes, Texas edition Crom.
Go ahead, make my day. Now you have to ask yourself, did he shoot 5 or 6 bullets?
Oh, hell yes. Are you going to put this in the fan art contest?
I didn't even know there was one.
Oh, dude. Yes, there is one. I've been talking about it. I've been talking.
So, what do you
Right
think?
there, buddy.
Keep
the Omniverse fan art contest. The first place will get the cover of the ash can. The ash can will be all the fan art, or the top 14 entries in the fan art.
And when's the deadline for that, Pop?
May 10th.
May 10th. Okay, I'll try and do something for it.
Yeah, man.
Might as well enter.
That piece that we did, this piece right here was originally a entry in the fan art contest. And then he drew another one, and they were both so good. I told Anthony, I was like, dude, come on.
Well,
We
Pops,
got to put one of these in the campaign.
Can you DM me some reference of?
Oh,
what
yeah.
some other
Well, I mean,
people
there's
did?
reference all over the campaign
So-
page, but if you need
Okay,
more,
so
let me know.
okay, yeah, okay. So that I know what he looks like. Yeah.
Lee did these two for the
Mhm.
fan art contest, and I told Anthony, I was like, man, these are so good. We just got to put one of them in the campaign. And I
Mhm.
let Lee pick which one he wanted to make the print for the 420. He had a little blunt to his mouth, and we made this the 420 print. But that's what I'm saying. Anything can happen with this fan art contest, man. You can submit something like the piece that Tank did, the Cromniverse black and white cover that he did, the cover page for his story was so good. It was like, man, that's going on the back cover of every book. I want everybody to get that piece, not just like a variant, not like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I wanted everybody to get that piece because it's so good. And that's the same with this. It was like Lee dropped 2 great pieces in the fan art contest. I was like, now one of them, we just got to pick one. One of
So
them.
this one for the 420, this is Lee's piece?
Yeah. Lee did
Yeah, I
that.
like it. It's nice.
He the other one he did's badass too, man. Wait till you see it. But yeah, if you do a piece of art, just drop it on Twitter or Facebook with hashtag Cromniverse so that we see it, and we'll add it to the fan art contest. I'm not judging this. All these people, my friends, ain't no way I'm trying to pick, but we'll find somebody to judge it.
Cool.
I don't know if I should leave the overcoat on or just make it like a vest or a short coat.
Let me see. Hold up.
No, I like the.
I like the.
coat.
I own a trench. I like the trench. That's
I
cool.
like the trench coat. Yeah. You
I got a big,
think
long
it covers up too much? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I mean, even if you do the short one or the vest, it's still gonna cover up something. So
I like the duster. Yeah.
Yeah, the dusters are nice.
I'm all for the trench. That's me.
Yeah. It looks bad.
That's really cool. I like that. And that's how we do it, yo. We just try to have fun, show off what everybody does. That's the other thing, Rex, that a lot of people don't get. But what I do is promote people.
Yeah.
This brought 25 people to one place and made it really easy for me to promote them all.
The phrase that comes to mind that Crom's saying there is, I got your leprechaun right here.
Man, they keep calling him, they call him everything but a troll. They call him a goblin and all kinds of stuff. And it's like, no, man, he's an internet troll.
Internet troll.
He was born on the internet. You know, I mean,
thank you, Al Gore.
Yeah.
For inventing the internet.
And it's funny because even the NFTs that we had done of Crom, even in the metadata, he is listed as a male internet troll. It's even written in the metadata. So it's like, I'm pretty sure he's the first.
You know, if it shows up in Wikipedia, it's lore. You know, it's canon at that point.
Yeah. Well, but then anybody can go in and write whatever they want.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's terrible what they do on Wikipedia. So talk about this show that's coming up.
So I have this friend, Dave, that lives over in England. And
jolly old England.
He was introduced to me through Glenn. Glenn does the Sunday morning opening of CromCon every month, and Dave joins him. And Dave just sits there and shows off.
Yeah.
Everything. He's just got so much cool stuff. And we always tease him about we're going to turn his house into a bed and breakfast so that we can all go over to England and visit and then just hang out at his house for a week looking at all his shit, you know. But Dave's a really nice guy, really cool guy. And it was like, Rex does a show where he sits there every day and shows off stuff. And it's like, man, I need to get these two on a show together, you know, a weekly show, but not a real long show, like just for a half hour every week. And you guys can bounce stuff off each other and have a good time showing off.
Yeah,
and that's what we're calling it, the show offs with Rex and Dave, you know.
Show offs. I like that.
Yeah, and it's going to air at 3:15 after the open draw stream every Sunday. And we'll just go for a half hour, 45 minutes, and then we'll kill it because you got a show that starts at 4 o'clock. So,
well, I hope Glenn will be able to see it, you know, because he likes Jack Kirby. And that's what we're going to start off with, as far as I know, Jack the King Kirby.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing. It's like every week they can pick a different topic. Okay, this week we're going to show off Buscema. This week we're going to show off whatever. Yep. And they can just like bounce stuff off each other.
Yep.
It's going to be fun. And like I said, Rex has another show that he does at 4 o'clock. So it'll always be right in that little 1 hour period where we try to fit a half hour show in between our show and Rex's show. So you'll be like going from the open draw stream to the Rex and Dave show to the Rex show. Bing, bing, bing. That'll be your Sunday, y'all. You got this all planned out for yourselves now. Let me tell you your Sunday programming. This is how this works. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think you guys will be a great team as far as bouncing stuff off each other. It'll be fun to watch. It'll be fun to host, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. This Sunday, 3:15.
Unless Dave changes something, I think the first 3 shows are going to be Jack Kirby, Joe Kubert, and John Buscema.
All right. And it can go to anything. I mean, you guys.
It could go to anything.
Yeah, you guys can get together and talk about whatever it is you want to do. You know, it's like I am not in charge of the programming of this show.
Well, one I want to do in the future for sure, George Perez.
Oh yes, oh yes. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not in charge of the programming for that show. That's all up to you guys. What you do, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Look at this, Junior. Look at this. It's Cowboy Crom, dude.
Whoa.
Is that cool or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Texas Crom. See, he's got a little state of Texas on his belt buckle.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Huh?
Cool.
What do you got? What do we got here? Is this Flash Crom? We got Flash Crom.
He needs to do some Crom fan art.
As he just did. This is Flash Crom. Flash Crom. See, he's moving really fast.
Oh, okay.
See?
Yeah. He's so fast I can't see him. He looks like Groot.
He looks like Groot. You know, Well, see, he's got the little claw hands and everything. He did a pretty good job of that.
Yeah.
He's got Flash emblem on the chest.
I am Groot.
But colors would help. See, that's one of the things I said about Crom in the beginning.
Yeah.
Everybody's asking if the book was going to be black and white or colored. It's like, man, I can't see Crom without being green.
Yeah.
It's always been green.
Yeah.
It's hard to color.
I know. But you're getting better at it, dude.
Yeah, and I couldn't make too much noise because I was in bed.
Oh, yeah. Well, you better get back in bed, dude. Good night. Love you.
Now, who did the Steranko homage cover where it's like
Jim O'Reilly
Crom on his back?
Jim O'Reilly did that. And, yeah, that's already gone.
What do you mean gone?
Somebody got the original art, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's going to be in the book?
Oh, that was a print.
Oh,
that was the print, the early bird sign up print. If you signed up and then you backed, you get that print automatically. But it was also the original, the pencils and
so somebody could, if they signed up on the mail up list, but they haven't backed it yet, they could still get it.
Yeah.
Aha. Okay.
Yeah. And if you're back today, you get that and the Lee Reese print. You see, it's like today before midnight is a good day to back. Now, we're not going to deprive people of that Lee Reese print. It's like after today, if you still want it, we'll make it as an add-on for like $1 or $2.
Yeah.
If you want it, But if you want it as part of your kit, then you back today before midnight.
Hey, General Piggy, my friend.
What's up, Piggy?
And hey, Earth's Best.
Earth's best friend, what's up?
BT.
Yeah.
What's up? Mr. Hamgatti. What's happening?
Pops, did you draw when you were younger? Any?
No.
You didn't doodle?
Not at all.
Tic-tac-toe?
No.
Crossword puzzle?
I drew myself once when I was about 20.
Yeah.
Looking in a mirror and drew myself once.
Self-portrait? Okay.
I think I drew a Gandalf and the Balrog on the bridge once.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
Were you high when you did it?
Every time.
Okay.
I wasn't. It's like I don't have the patience for it, and I'm a perfectionist, so
right.
I can't put it down. Okay.
Yeah.
I have the Electra and the She that I drew, and they're way up there on the wall in frames. Look, they're way up there on the wall in frames, so that I can't mess with them anymore because I see every flaw. I'll look at it for, oh man, I messed that up. I need to fix that. And I'll want to mess with it. So I put them in frames and put them way up there so I wouldn't mess with them anymore. But I only started drawing a little bit when I started doing this because I wanted to know what you guys go through, what artists really go through, that fight right there. How do you know when it's done? How do you know when to just leave it the fuck alone? Right? I can't do that. And that makes it hard on me. I want it perfect. I want perfection, and I'm not that good, so I'm not going to get perfection, right?
I know.
I did this. I don't know if you saw this. I did this one during the first open draw stream.
Oh, okay.
Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Myself, I can draw. I'm just not good at drawing.
Here's an ideal, Pops.
Huh?
Here's an ideal for you. Sketch cards.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Like I said, I can sort of draw, but I'm
no. I mean, have the border made up, and then you can distribute those out to other artists, and they can do Crom, or something related on those sketch cards. But have the border with the title, official sketch cards, and on the back you could have the stats on how high, how heavy, Crom is, or something like that, or your logo.
Okay, I get you now. A blank sketch card for Crom.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna have to toss that at Anthony.
I'm an ideal man. I get these
Well,
ideals.
see, me too. That's all I do is bug Anthony in his inbox, man. It's like every time he opens up his inbox, there's a short novel from me going, "Hey, man, we should try this. What do you think about this idea?" I drive him fucking crazy, I'm sure, man, but that's who I am.
So
the wheels are turning all the time.
Anthony's doing the Chrome book or one of the stories.
Anthony is the project manager.
Oh,
yeah, he's from Dark Gift Comics.
Yeah. I know he's GG.
Yeah, he's good dude,
and so that means every project that he works on, there's a blacklight poster.
Yes, we did do the blacklight tapestry. Yes,
yeah, he's got a tapestry done already.
We did that too. Yeah, there's a Crom one. It's beautiful. If you watch Anthony's show, it's hanging up behind him every day now.
Yeah.
But the Cindy kept crochet Croms. They got bought up right away.
Oh, there was 5 of those, right?
Yeah, they got bought up right away.
And she's not going to do any more. That's pretty sad.
She is making a pattern though, so you never know.
Oh, okay.
But
it'd be great if you could offer another 5 up there. I bet you another 5 would sell.
If she wants to make them and put them on her website and sell them, I have no problem with that.
Well, the thing about it is crocheting, if you're really good, you can do something like that quick,
Mm-hmm.
And I know my grandmother, I used to crochet with my grandmother. And the last time I crocheted though, was like for an art piece in college. Wasn't proficient at it like my grandmother was, but I could at least do it. Now I've forgotten how to do it, but
I used to make them plant hangers.
Yeah,
crochet plant
those
hangers.
old plant hangers. Yeah, yeah. I haven't thought about those in a long time. Yeah,
I had a lot of plants. They didn't go in plant hangers though. I'm just saying.
Right. They went under UV lighting or something.
So yeah, man, just like that, the fan art contest, you see something's happening right here, right now. You guys draw a Crom, drop it for the fan art contest. You might end up in the ash can. Everybody who ends up in the ash can is going to get a copy of the book as well.
Yeah, I'll go on the website and look at the campaign and kind of get the likeness of the character, and I'll try and enter one. Yeah.
Doc has a complete around him too. He did a back view and everything.
Oh, good. So all you have to do is do it up and enter it on Facebook or Twitter.
And put hashtag Cromniverse.
Yeah,
so
hashtag Cromniverse.
Right. As long as we see it. And we know, just tag me, tag Anthony, whatever, make sure we see it. That's all.
Yeah.
It'll go in the contest.
Do you know number wise how many's entered on the?
We've already. Well, I have so much Crom art that it's ridiculous, but I have 4 or 5 people that have already dropped art. And like I said, one of them was so good that we just had to put it in the actual campaign. So you never know. You might drop something so cool that we go, hey, can we use that as a sticker? Can we use that for the bookmark? Or you never know what's going to happen, man. It's Crom art. Shit just blows up, right?
Especially get it funded, and then we can talk about further stretch goals.
Even then, yeah. For me, it's I just get blown away by the amount of people that want to be part of this. But if you want to draw a Crom and put it in there, you never know. It might be on the cover of the ash can. It might end up in the actual campaign. It's
you roll your dice and you take your chances.
Yeah, if it's too good, you might end up being the 5th variant at the 100 backer reward. You never know, right?
5th variant. 5 variant, folks. 5
No,
variant.
the 4th variant. You got 1A.
Oh, 4th variant.
Yeah, the 4th variant. But you never know. We could do that if we get to 100 backers, offer another variant cover. Who knows? You never know what could happen. I'm all about surprises, new ideas, whatever, just like what you just said. Throw some of those blank sketch cards out there, stuff like that. Yeah. Down.
People like that. It's a good way to get original artwork in people's hands that doesn't cost them a fortune,
Mm-hmm.
I really like
we have 4 people doing sketch cards, but I like having blank ones with our logo.
Yeah. I'm going to get some made up. When I saw the Alterna had some of those,
Yeah.
I thought, oh yeah, man, I got to get some made up for me so that I can, get remarks or do. Yeah. I think those are great.
This one's looking good though. I'm telling you, I like
I like
Texi Crom. It's Texi Crom.
It's the good, the bad, and the ugly all together. Wah, wah, wah.
Now, just don't forget, he steals weed. He is a bit of an outlaw.
Oh, okay.
He does steal people's weed. That's one of his quirks. And he curses in binary, so there's no F-bombs in the book.
Oh, that's cool.
At least he doesn't utter any F-bombs. I don't have no control over other people's IPs.
Yeah.
But Crom, when he curses, he does it in binary. So if you see ones and zeros, you know he's...
But in your head, Pops, do you have an origin for Crom?
Oh, yeah.
An origin story?
The actual origin. He was born on Manny's tablet.
Okay.
That's the actual origin.
But I mean, has that been put in a story form?
That's actually, I did the layout for the first page.
Oh, okay.
It's the only contribution artistically that I did in this book other than creative consulting on my character. Okay.
Right.
But I did the first page layout because I wanted to do the Crom origin at the beginning of this book and then hopefully fit these stories together chronologically so they make some kind of sense as well as going forward.
So he's an internet troll.
Yes.
But is he made out of flesh and blood, or is he like...
He can incorporate himself however he wants, anywhere he wants.
Okay, because he could be energy then.
He moves through the internet. He can...
Okay.
If it's referenced on the internet, he knows it. He can manipulate it. He can... Okay, if it's a time or a place, he can put himself there. However he needs to be. If he needs
so he could get his head cut off.
Is he a troll or is he a YouTube and Twitter admin?
He's not an admin. No, he's just a troll. He's an internet troll. he's cromnipotent though. See, the whole thing is he was born on the internet with the ability to pretty much manipulate the internet.
Yeah.
So like he could pop into your computer, Rex.
Yeah.
Go into your files. And like just like photo bomb one of your characters on one of your pages, right?
Yeah.
The day you sent the files to the printer. You see what I'm saying? It's like you didn't do that, but she Crom's like, I'm gonna fuck Rex today.
Crom with his arm around a figure or something, yeah.
Or he could change your whole story, or he could manipulate past events. He can go back in time to that event when it was happening and incorporate himself in it.
We need him to reduce the national debt. Zero it out. Go back to zero.
We need him to go to the server that was being used to.
He's not a hero.
Manipulate the last election. That's what we need him to do.
He's not a hero though. He might be the guy that made all that crap happen. He's an internet troll. You see what I'm saying? He's not a hero. He's a mischievous little Loki type kind of guy.
He's like Mr. Mixoplex.
Yeah, like Loki or whatever, you know. I mean, he creates havoc. He creates chaos, madness, if you will.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, that's a good term, madness. There you go. Good one, Pops. Good one.
I mean, we put some thought into the character itself as well. It wasn't like we were just going to throw this little guy out there and everybody gets to do whatever. It was like, this is who he is. This is what he does, how he acts. If they sent me a script and I was like, he might not react that way, he might do something more like this, and they would make a little edit and we'd move on. There was nothing big, you know.
Okay, here's something for the future and something I know you want in your house, Pops. A Crom dartboard. How cool would that be?
Well, I'm working on Crom shoes, and then I want Crom golf shoes.
Oh yeah, you're a big golfer.
Go from there. I want Crom golf shoes really bad. I want to make all them old men.
I want a Crom dartboard. I want a Crom dartboard.
But nobody would see it except me.
Yeah.
You
know? No, you're like me. Oh, wait a minute. I got this to show you.
Yeah, but it'd be over there on the wall where I could use it.
Yeah.
And my camera wouldn't be over there.
There's some original art.
Yeah.
Only God can reach it.
Original art is everywhere over here.
Yeah. But not drawn by you.
Oh,
there's the
two
Electra. I can see the Electra. Yeah.
No, those two are mine.
Oh, okay.
That Electra and that she. I did those two.
Okay.
And one of my trademarks, if I ever draw anything for you, it'll be on a comic backing board.
Yeah. I've done that too.
I used to love to do that.
Hey, I own a Carmen Infantino Flash quick, sketch on a comic book backing board. That's all it's put on.
Yeah, it's the only thing I draw on.
At least it's archival safe for a while, right?
It fits in a bag where it's protected.
Yeah. Or a Mylar, huh? Even better.
But yeah, I don't draw much. I think I've drawn 8 times. I was really flattered. A couple of the pieces I did, a friend of mine wanted. My Lady Death and my Thanos are resident at somebody else's house. They liked them. They wanted them. Okay, here you go. I was really flattered, but I don't consider myself anywhere near the level of the people I talk to every day. Not even close. I scribble. I dabble. And I really have to get inspired by something. It's not something I do all the time. Yeah. Like Cheyenne asked me to draw him an Ace Frehley. 4 or 5 months later, I was like, I'm feeling that today. And I drew him an Ace Frehley. Right?
That's as a kid, that's why I bought a lot of the comic books that I did, because it inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
And the crap I see today does not inspire me that much.
I just, for me, it's just like I have to be inspired to draw because I'm not an artist. I don't do what all you guys do.
Well, I like comics in general, but the ones that I love that I never want to get rid of are the ones that give me ideals, that inspires me as an artist.
Where the hell is my Ace Frehley at? I mean, Cheyenne's Ace Frehley.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I got a new crayon today. It's
so.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
There's my Ace Frehley. Nothing special, but he asked for me to draw him an Ace Frehley, so I did.
Yeah, he must be a big Kiss fan then.
Well, yeah,
way back.
But here's the Billy Tucci. Here's the she.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right? And the Lady Death, that I call this the enslavement bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
She's got that power ring in the finger there. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I've got the power.
And I did a Thanos that somebody liked, and so I sent it to her.
Hey, Dad Pusher.
But I haven't drawn that much.
Oh yeah,
How's it going, Dad Pusher?
So there it is. I don't draw a lot, but I like to draw sometimes.
The snap.
Yeah. Just fun. I do it for fun. I don't do it to try and make money or anything. Death Pusher, what's up, dude? We just getting ready to go out. We've been sitting here talking about weed and stuff for like 2 hours.
Yeah. You missed the large discussion on marijuana.
Yeah.
Or Mary Jane, as we like to call it around here.
Is that what you call it?
Oh, well, you remember if you look at Elvis when he was in Las Vegas towards those years,
Mm-hmm.
where he's wearing the white suits and the, where he's a little overweight and everything. He's singing that old song, Pote Salad Annie. And people are thinking he's talking about marijuana when he sings that, because they don't know what pote salad is.
That's the Dorito era Elvis.
Yeah. Don't make me a banana sandwich.
See, and what you don't know, I'm actually a fan of Elvis.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, I'm
Elvis.
about an hour
Elvis
away
has some
from
good
Graceland.
songs.
I'm about an hour away from Graceland.
Elvis had some good tunes for being that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit ahead of his time. A little bit, good stuff.
Oh, he was ahead of his time. Yeah.
So, what can I say? It's been a great stream. Sketch, keep working on that. Drop that on Twitter so we can all see it. And see, Elvis is still alive. See?
That's right. Yeah. He's probably still in the bathroom.
Well, according to Men in Black, he just went back home.
Yeah. Just went back home.
My friend on loan, when it was open, they had a rockabilly museum, and they actually had a piece from the hospital. And my friend worked at the hospital at that time. He actually, when they brought Elvis in, but now he didn't get to work on Elvis himself. He was already dead by the time they brought him in, but they brought him in nonetheless.
Did he see him roll the mannequin out?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Wait a minute. Let me put my tinfoil hat on.
Dude, I'm talking about Jeffrey Elm. I'm talking about Jeffrey.
But they had one of the monitors that was hooked up to him. One of the things that was hooked up to him was on loan from the hospital because it's out of date. But it was on loan there. It was there for a good long time at the Rockabilly Museum there in Jackson, Tennessee.
Cool.
I don't know what happened to it now because it's closed down. The gentleman that ran it died. And I was
thinking about the Jeffrey Epstein mannequin,
Yeah.
That was a mannequin they rolled out that jail. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, I live about 45 minutes from Dyce, Arkansas, and that's where Johnny Cash grew up. Out in the fields, out in the boondocks. You think you're out in the boonies. That place don't even have trees.
Well, we got trees and lakes, but we don't got no 7-Eleven or gas stations or
Dunkin' Donuts.
Nothing close at all. You got to go into town.
I'm not sure I've ever been to a 7-Eleven. Ever. Because we don't have them. Maybe somewhere on one of my trips I might have went to one.
There you go. Lee's getting ready to settle down and celebrate. That's how you do it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a day's worth of celebrating on those eyes, yo. I was hiding my eyes this whole time because I know.
They kind of get small. Sketch, good to see you again.
Yeah.
He might be on mute.
Yeah, same here.
All right, there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and check out, guys. Thanks for coming, hanging out. Watch at 10 o'clock. We got the Bear and Earl show. We had a little interview with them. You'll enjoy it. I love Mike. He's always fun to hang out with. So, go check that out. I'm going to do. Is it proper to play the comic books for kids outro?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just play this outro. Yeah.
Thanks for having me on again.
You bet.
Bye, everybody.
Anytime, Rex. Anytime, bro. You too, Sketch, man. Anytime you want to hang out, just hit me up for the link. I got you.
All right.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
The Comics Related Madness presents Enter the Cropyverse, an anthology featuring a little green dude with a bear.
Yeah, listen, it's me, Crown, the world's first real-life internet troll. So there's a whole gang of creators making an anthology starring yours truly. We're talking 15 creators, 13 stories, another 8 folks creating merchandise, all for your entertainment. Indiegogo is the place you want to go to back this glorious project. This anthology features my lovable self crossing over in today's best independent comic books and graphic novels, causing chaos everywhere I go. In addition, we're going to be offering custom painted shoes, black light tapestries, sketch cards, alternate covers, adorable crocheted mini-me's, original art, and sculptures.
Anyway, Back in today, oh